Hey everybody, welcome to the Super Geeked Up Roll20CON live stream.
Yay!
What's up everybody? Yes, we are live streaming all day long as part of Roll20CON. Roll20 is actually the site we use to stream our Monday Night Mayhem games that you perhaps have seen if you're one of our regular viewers, or if you're new, thank you very much for watching. Anyway, they do a con every year to help raise money for Cybersmile. That's a very cool charity that helps victims of cyberbullying. If you go to the homepage of our website, there's a link right there where you can go donate, and we would very much encourage you to do so. I'll also be putting that link in the chat, the live chat, as we're playing here. If you're in the live chat, I'm going to check that in a second. Thank you very much for watching. We love hearing your comments. In fact, a lot of the games we're doing are actually very kind of improv style games. So your comments will very much help us shape what's going on in the game and different characters and NPCs and stuff. So we would love to hear from you. I'm going to introduce these other guys in just a second, but you can also get our full schedule on our website. But let me run that down real fast. Right now, we're about to play Lady Blackbird, which is a very cool steampunk-esque RPG. After that, at 5 p.m. Eastern, we're going to do Mutants and Masterminds. Marks is going to GM that. That's a superhero RPG. Yes, as he's showing there, we'll be punching people probably. And at 9 p.m. Eastern, we're doing Fate Accelerated, which is a very cool system where you can literally play any genre, any world you want, and we actually will come up with that on the spot later tonight. And tomorrow we are doing Apocalypse World and Fate Core. All right, so plenty of stuff to go. This is the kickoff. We're very excited. Let me introduce these players here, and they're going to tell you what characters they're playing. Then I'll tell you more about the world and what's going on. I am GMing this game, by the way, and I'm Jeff from Super Geeked Up. If I didn't introduce myself. All right, let's go over to Marks. Marks, who are you playing?
Hey, I'm playing a character named Cal Arkham, the guy in the lower left there, and he's a mechanic, ship's mechanic, and also kind of a petty sorcerer, has a few little magic spells up his sleeve, and also a bit of a thief. So he's big on occasionally stealing stuff for fun and profit.
For fun and profit.
Yes,
that's good. All right, cool. Nate.
Thank you very much, Jeff. Yes, I am playing Snargle, and he is a lovable little I cannot talk. I'm trying to roll.
What
off
is he gargling? Is that what he's doing?
Yes, he's gargling. Obviously,
it's morning.
Snargle's gargling. Yeah. But yes. Let's see. He's the thief with a heart of gold. Believe it or not, he does like pickpocketing shiny little things and becoming what is known as goblinhood to him. He loves to pilot, possibly to escape the dull, dreary city life that is, obviously, this world. And other than that, I would have to say he met up with Kale during a particular set of events that were involved in taking other people's jewelry.
All right. Before we get to our last character, we have some people in the live chat already. Thank you guys very much, guys. We got Victor and Scorpio. Victor is actually one of our regular viewers on Monday Night Mayhem. We got Greg Bond from the UK.
Hey, Greg, what's going on?
Oh,
Greg's Arcanite. We love Greg.
All right, awesome. Oh, cool. So Greg says, so this is Airship Firefly then. That's not a bad analogy at all, Greg. I'll tell you a little bit more about the world in a second. And Scorpio says, yo, 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 hope the day finds you feeling well and fired up. Hell yeah. And Victor says, hello all, it's great you guys are live. The weird fact that all my posts are pre-recorded. Well, that was a talented thing, Victor. All right, let's go to, we actually have, so Marks and Nate actually play this game. We play this game normally. We've done 3 of them anyway in part of our Monday Night Mayhem show. But we have a guest today. She's been on our show, a couple of our shows before actually. Jennifer Kretschmer. Hello.
Guys, what's going on?
Good to have you back.
Happy to be back.
So Jen does a lot of cool stuff. I guess we'll briefly mention Maze Arcana, right? Is one of the cool things you've been doing recently.
Yes, Sundays on Twitch TV/Maze Arcana. We play in Eberron. It's fantastic. We're an official D&D game, so we've got all of the Wizards of the Coast guys behind us, and it's a blast. So yes, I'm a sorcerer rogue on Maze Arcana. I'm Cyrosi.
Awesome. All right,
yeah.
Cool. Yes, there you go, folks. You can check that out, and we'll later on we'll tell you more about those links. But tell people what character you're playing today. This is actually, folks. This is actually an NPC I created for this game, but Jen is going to play her today.
Yeah, she is no longer an NPC. Her name is Snow, and she is a bounty hunter. So.
All right. Yes. So there you go. And if you've been watching our main game, you saw a little taste of her so far, but not too much. So you get to see more of her today.
She outwitted our entire crew.
That's true. She was very, yes. In the current game, she's supposed to be like the most infamous bounty hunter. I think this probably takes place a few years before that, so she's kind of more up and coming.
Not quite as cool.
Yeah,
Working on it.
She's still cool. She's still kick-ass, but maybe not the best.
Yeah,
all right.
Kind of a little bit of work to do on that being super awesome front.
Right. Well, that's all right. These guys got a lot of work to do too.
Oh yeah.
So this world of Lady Blackbird. So it's called the Wild Blue is the name of the world. There's basically all these different worlds, but it's not in space. It's like there's different worlds, but there's breathable atmosphere all between them. So these airships is how you travel between the different worlds. So there's a thing called the Imperials, which you can kind of equate a little bit to the Empire in Star Wars, I suppose. But they have slaves and there's nobles and all that, and they live kind of a decadent lifestyle. There's pirates, airship pirates who conduct raids. There's free world stuff where people actually can live in freedom. Smugglers, all that good stuff, you know. Like I said, so I feel it definitely has a steampunk vibe. There's something called the lower depths, which is where there's like toxic air, which people can't really go unless they've treated their ship with a special like anti-corrosive thing, and you can't breathe down there either unless you have a gas mask. And that's where sky squids hang out and other maybe nasty creatures and stuff that like to attack ships. All right, we had one sky squid. I think in the first game, second game maybe we played.
Yeah.
All right.
It was messy.
It was. You guys squirted with ink, actually.
Yep.
All right. In the chat, Greg Bond is doing his best pirate. Yar. Okay, very good. Thank you, Greg. All right. So, yes, keep chatting, folks. And remember, we are trying to do this for part of Roll20CON and help out the Cybersmile charity. I'm pasting that link in the chat right now, the direct link where you can donate. Ooh, it even made it a hyperlink. Isn't that nice? All right, cool. And then you can also go to our homepage, supergeekedup.com. All right, cool. Mark, so if you can go over to the roll screen, please, on Roll20.
Sure.
So, folks, on the right-hand side of your screen here, you will see the different rolls we're doing. So the dice we're rolling are going to appear there. This uses a D6 system. It's pretty simple. Basically, a 1, 2, or 3 is a failure. A 4, 5, or 6 is a success. And they have to get a certain number of successes based on the difficulty. So, like if the difficulty was 3, they have to roll 3, successes out of the dice. They get, if you go to our website and the Lady Blackbird page of that website, you can actually get the full character sheets. You can see what they're using here. Because what happens is they have certain traits, and they use those traits and certain abilities to help them add to their dice pool, as well as they have a dice pool of 7 dice to start with that they can add at any time. All right. And sometimes they can help each other out by sharing a die as well. All right, that's kind of the basics of the game. Like I said, it's actually I like it because it's actually a very straightforward RPG. It's pretty easy to pick up and play. All right, so this is kind of like a prequel to our main campaign since all of our players are in here. So this you don't have to have watched any of the other ones we did on Lady Blackbird. This is kind of a standalone. But I'm going to ask these guys because this is a game that actually also encourages you not to pre-plan. And that was, I think, fun, the first episode we ever did. So, all right, so we got Kale, Snargle, and Snow. So let's talk about maybe how these guys... Well, first off, Kale and Snargle, you guys are thinking this is before you teamed up with Cyrus, the captain of the Owl in the main campaign?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Do you guys know each other already? Have you worked before together, you two? Would you say?
Sure. What do you think?
Yeah, I could easily agree with that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Are you guys on a are you guys on a ship together, or are you kind of on your own, or not with a ship?
Yeah, let's have a new ship. It's like Star Trek. They're always like another ship that usually blows up.
Oh, you may be foreshadowing something. All right. All right. Now, is this your guys' ship, or are you like crew of somebody?
No,
it's Olaf's.
Olaf.
Okay.
Oh.
So he's referencing something that we did in our last game, but you have not met Olaf yet, so it can't be Olaf's ship.
He's in a lot of trouble. I got him in a lot of trouble.
All right. So you're saying you're crew on this ship?
Yeah, let's make us crew on the ship. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Right, because you guys aren't cool enough to be captains.
It's too much trouble. Too much responsibility.
Yeah.
Right. It is a lot of responsibility. You're right. Let me take some notes here, and as we do this. All right. So, okay. Well, what? So this is what kind of a ship is this? Is this similar to? Is it like a smuggler type ship, like the Owl?
What do you think, Nate?
And in the chat, feel free to comment on here. Jen, feel free to, even though this is not about your character right now, feel free to make suggestions.
I was hoping it was life raft sized. Everyone's the captain of that boat then.
Well, but we could say that. We can say it's definitely a small craft, you know.
Yeah, let's make it some small junker.
Okay, great. A small junker. It's probably falling apart a lot, right?
Yeah.
Which is why
worked really hard.
Kale's a mechanic. So that's
Yep.
good, yeah. What is the name of the ship? Anybody in the chat or anybody here can make suggestions?
Let's have somebody in the chat and say. They'll come up with more fun names.
Okay, well, Victor had said it was a passenger liner. Well, that's kind of the opposite of what we said. That's okay.
It's the remnants of a passenger liner. It's
It's more than that, the life craft. It's a rescue boat from the passenger liner.
What if this is
shuttle?
what if it's a con ship? Like we pretend we're a passenger liner and we take them on a big trip, but we actually steal all their stuff and leave them stranded.
And Greg's saying we should call it the Raven's Nest.
Ooh,
That's a really good name. That's a great name, Greg. Thank you. Okay, so it's called the Raven's Nest. Now, are we? So do you want to do the thing about like you're pretending it's a passenger liner, but you're really ripping people off?
It's up to you guys. I'm
What do you
just
guys
throwing
think?
out stuff.
I mean, I'm all for that, as long as they're snooty rich people.
All right, great. Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
I am a passenger
Okay. All right.
in disguise, but I am a passenger.
All right. So it's a
Good.
fake passenger liner. It's called the Raven's Nest.
Now it's got a fake passenger.
And now Snow is in disguise as a passenger on the Raven's Nest, right?
Yep.
Great.
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. He's probably there for work.
Well, yes, right. I would assume so. So what? Yes. Why do you think Snow is there?
Snow had a lead that one of her bounties was on board. If anybody wants to suggest what that person did or a name for the bounty, let me know. But Snow would have gotten the lead on that and decided to hop aboard and try and get that bounty going.
Okay, so guys, yeah, either you guys or the chat, who might this bounty be? The bounty could be these two other players, characters, or it could be obviously an NPC.
I was thinking us for performing criminal activities and people possibly wanting to put a stop to that.
All right, let's do that. I like that. That'll start with a nice conflict. Okay, so the bounty is on Kale and Snargle for what you're doing right now, basically ripping people off and stealing things. Is that what you think it's for, guys?
Well, how long do you think we've been doing this, Marks?
Oh, I don't think it's been too super long. But maybe but maybe one of the last gigs we really ripped off like somebody super rich and powerful in the improv.
And
Okay.
apparently took their cat, according to Victor.
Oh, took their
Cat.
Oh,
Cat
I
thief.
thought even like a cat burglar,
No.
but sure, we could say.
I told you not to do that, Snargle.
I
Gosh.
kind of like the idea that you guys did the job and then took the cat.
All right.
It's
So
just cute to leave
So here's
back
what
there.
We'll say you ripped off an Imperial noble, all right, and you also stole their cat.
I mean, they would have let the stuff go. They're just not the cat.
Right. So who's this? Who's the Imperial noble? Is it a man? Is it a woman? What's the name for this?
Oh, I don't know. What do you think?
What do you think, man or woman? The noble. Or
I think it's a guy, and he's Count.
Dansworth.
Dansworth?
Ooh.
Okay, sure. Count Dansworth. Sounds good.
Count Dansworth.
All right. So you ripped off Count Dansworth, and you stole his. What's the cat's name?
Well, Snargle says its name is now Pudding.
What? All right, let's just say that's the name. Sure, that sounds great.
Okay, the cat is
We'll
named Pudding.
refer to it as Pudding since that's what Snargle's going to call it.
Oh, there we go. Then there was a valuable jewel called the Black Sun on the cat's collar.
There you go.
Was that from Victor?
That's from Greg and Victor
Yeah.
combined.
Oh, all right. Yeah,
Oh, is that a
Victor's referencing something in our Dungeons and Dragons game, but that's good. Okay, so there is a jewel on the cat's collar called the Black Sun.
Yep.
All right. Right. So why take the collar off? Just steal the whole cat, right?
Right?
Because they didn't realize that there was a jewel on the collar. It was just the cat was really sweet and kept following him around and hanging out and
Maybe the count doesn't care about the cat. Just cares about that stone.
No, see, I think the count cares about the cat.
Okay.
See, I think like he wouldn't care if you had stolen the gems or the treasure, but it's the cat.
Right.
Well,
Howard,
and now
he
he's
put
like
a very
Logan.
large bounty out mainly because of the cat. He really likes
The cat, yeah.
Maybe this is a magical cat. Maybe this is like a super intelligent cat.
Does the cat like you guys? Now that you've stolen it?
It doesn't like me, but loves Snargle.
Okay. All right, that makes sense. So the cat loves Snargle, but hates Kale.
He has a way with words.
By the way, folks, we actually are going to give out a prize today and tomorrow. The nice folks from Evil Hat Productions who make the Fate games and Dresden Files and all that stuff. They're actually gave us a $25 prize pack. You can get anything from their store. We're going to give one of those out each day here to one lucky viewer. I'll kind of decide that at some point.
Awesome.
But anyway, if you're in the chat, I'm only going to give it to people who are in the chat who are commenting. One person today, one person tomorrow will win. And thank you to Evil Hat. Really appreciate it. We'll be playing Fate later today and tomorrow as well. Anyway, so Jen, would you say the Snow like cats? What do you think? How's her feeling about cats?
Oh, Snow's not a fan of cats.
Okay, Snow doesn't like
Snow
cats.
kind of butts heads with cats. Snow kind of acts like a cat a little bit, so there's a little bit of that. We're a little too similar.
Is she allergic to them?
They make his bounty tough.
She grooms herself a lot.
No, it's just a little bit standoffish, a little bit there's a little bit of a superiority complex happening,
Okay. All right. I got this cat to become a very big part of the story.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So Count Dansworth has put a bounty on you guys. So the bounty is to retrieve the cat and the jewel as well, would you say, or Snow?
I think the bounty is to capture the thieves and retrieve the cat.
And bring the thieves into him, or
I think we've got to take the thieves to the count. I think I got to bring them in.
Well, I'm sure not so nice things will happen to you guys probably. Okay. So let's see here. All right. So we got this jewel, we got this cat. So Kale and Snargle, so you're on the ship. How do you usually rip people off, or do you like steal from them as they're on the ship? Is that what you do?
Well, depending on the journey, let's say it's a few days out, they're obviously going to go to sleep at some point. But if it's a fairly close trip, I would say we'd have to mingle with the passengers on board.
Okay. So you get to know them. You pretend to be different people, right? Or kind of fake,
Snargle has no problem with that.
What was that, Jen?
Oh, I thought you were asking me if I was pretending to be different people because I'm.
Oh, I know. Yes, I know Snow is for sure. Okay. All right. So you guys get to know people, and then you kind of rip them off, basically, as but at the end of the journey, do you still think it's been a legit operation? I guess they must, right?
No.
Or you wouldn't be able to keep doing this.
Well, we haven't been doing it very long.
Oh, okay. Is this the first time you've done it, actually?
No, we had to do it at least once because we got a bounty on our heads now.
That's true. All right, so you've been a couple times maybe before this, right? Have those gone successfully? Those previous times?
Yeah.
Yeah, but only with a mediocre outcome.
Okay.
I'm going to assume that we hit different areas in this world, and that eventually the name will get changed and everything, and when we circle back around. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I let the captain worry about that.
So the captain's in on this, right?
Oh, totally.
Where should we go now, Puddin'?
What's the captain's name?
We could just say he's always out to lunch whenever anybody asks.
How about, all right, I will call him Captain. I just took a name off the sheet here. Captain Hunter.
Oh, that works.
All right, there we go. Let's see here. All right, we got that. Now this, what is this? We have a jewel. Okay, the Black Sun jewel, right? Is there something like important about this jewel? Does this jewel have magic power or something like? I think, I don't know if Mark, you were suggesting that, or are you saying the cat maybe has magic? But what is there something about the jewel that could lead to something else in the story, you think, or something? Or is it just super valuable? Like, what do you think? Or is there something interesting about the cat, like you were saying, that's not a normal cat?
There could be something with the jewel that some other party is after.
Okay.
Very true.
By the way, Chris Haley, our good buddy, just joined us. Says, hey guys, great to be here. Thanks for having the marathon and for supporting such a great organization in Cybersmile. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. Sorry, Mark, you were saying, oh, somebody else could be after the jewel?
Yeah. Yes, maybe some pirates.
Yes, that's a good idea. Maybe that will force you guys to work together. So, what a pirate organization?
Yeah, an LLC.
All right. So let's say, since we haven't met them yet, but we've referenced them in the main game, let's say the Red Sails pirates.
Oh, yeah, makes sense.
All right, they're after the Black Sun. Not the cat, probably just the Black Sun.
Probably so, yeah.
All right, cool. What are they? Why are they after this Black Sun? What's so important about it? Is there something besides that it's so valuable?
Could be possible that it's an interlocking gem into a whole bunch of other gems that allow you to access some sort of map or location.
I like this. We're going a little Infinity Stone in the way, sir. There. All right, I like this. Okay, very cool.
Have to put it on this gauntlet.
All right, so Black Sun could be part of other jewels. That basically when they're all put together, they might unlock like a map to a secret treasure or something, like something awesome.
Yeah. Something piratey. Pirates are going to want.
Piratey? All right. Good. All right. And our good, let's see here. Necrodius just joined us. Says, good afternoon, my friends. Hello, sir. Thank you for being here. All right. So let's see here. All right. Jen's back. That's good. You can.
Yes.
Can we hear you still? Yes, we can.
Can you hear me? Are we good?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
We can hear you. Great.
Excellent.
All right. All right. Good. So let's see here. What do you guys think? I think we got a pretty good amount of information right now, right?
I think so, yeah.
All right. And thank you guys in the chat for some really cool suggestions. We appreciate it. Keep it up as we're playing here. There's going to definitely be other character NPCs coming about in other places and stuff, I'm sure. You can definitely chime in. We're going to use that stuff. And remember, if you can donate to Cybersmile, that would be awesome. That's part of Roll20CON. That's what we're doing here. There is a link right on the top of our homepage at supergeekedup.com. I am also, once again, putting it into the chat. There it goes.
Yes, please donate because it's an awesome, awesome cause. So,
indeed.
Agreed.
Victor in the chat says it is a map to a Doomsday device. Oh, that's interesting. That could be cool, actually.
Fun.
It's very fitting with the name from our other campaign.
Yeah, that's true. The Black Sun is a very bad thing in our D&D world. All right, great. Okay, so here we go. We're going to get going now. All right, so let's see. Oh, well, so what is Snow's disguise like? Who is she? Is she acting as like a noble type person or somebody rich or?
Oh no. Well, the scuttlebutt that I've gotten so far on these guys is not much. Just that they kind of are a little clumsy with what they're doing. So I'm not expecting that they're nobles. I'm looking in the riffraff a little bit.
Okay,
so
good.
she's going a little bit more I won cruise tickets route.
Okay, great. I like to use the word scuttlebutt, by the way. That was excellent.
Thank you. It's a
All
good
right.
word.
Yeah, it's a great word. You never hear it. So Victor in the chat says he's going to donate today. Thank you, Victor. That's fantastic.
Thanks, Victor.
All right. So are you saying you're going? Snow is going under the guise of she won cruise tickets?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's kind of gotten that clear with some of the higher ups on the ship and has convinced them that to play along.
Okay. So, all right. So, but wait. So you guys said though the captain was in on this ripping thing off, right?
Did we?
I thought that's what you said. Are you saying are you two just doing this on your own?
I would definitely say it'd be great if the captain and any deckhands were completely oblivious.
All right, great,
to
even
our
better.
workings.
That'll work perfectly with what Snow's going to do then. Great. So she's contacted the captain and shows he knows what you're doing, right, Snow?
He knows, yeah.
Okay, cool.
He knows I'm looking for you guys. What information do I have about these guys?
All right, so let's say I guess you would know that one's a goblin, and that's pretty much it. Because most people don't really know how to tell a goblin apart from another. Sorry, I know they're a little racist, but that's the way the world is. That's right. And let's see, the other one. Marks? What could people maybe know about Kale as some kind of distinguishing feature?
He has goggles and he's very handsome with a thick beard. No, I don't.
I'm going to say yes. Okay, he has a thick beard. He always wears goggles on his head, and he's not that good looking.
He possibly has a brother. Nobody knows much about him.
Oh wow!
And he's usually got like grease stains on him.
Yeah, he probably does.
Because you're always filling with mechanic stuff.
Oh yeah.
All right, but you definitely know that these two are working together as a duo.
Okay.
I figure maybe like Cal is like when he's fixing stuff up, he can like rummage through like their luggage and stuff when they're away, and Snargle can maybe Snargle has to serve. I don't know what Snargle's doing on the ship. Maybe serving food or something.
Well, he is a pilot.
Oh sure, make the goblin.
That's right. He's the pilot. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. He's the pilot. So
are you the pilot of this ship as well, Snargle?
Yes. Oh, if there's one thing he loves to do more than stealing, it's flying ships.
All right. So you're the pilot, and Kale, you're the mechanic, supposedly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, but when you're not doing your jobs, that's when you're ripping people off, basically, right?
Yeah.
Or doing our jobs. Quotation marks.
Okay. Snow, I will say you definitely don't know that they're the pilot and mechanic. You just know some people have been ripping people off. You don't know what their jobs are.
Okay.
All right. So, and how is Snow dressed as kind of more like a common person, as a
absolutely. Think like let's see. She's sort of playing a character that's a little overeager. She's everybody. Hi, how are you? I'm so excited to be here. What's going on? And she has I don't know. What do you guys think her name should be? That she's giving her fake name, her pseudonym.
Summer. No, sorry.
Penelope.
Penelope. So she's walking around. Hi, Penelope. It's so nice to meet you. Hi. So we won these tickets. It's so exciting. And yeah, who are you here with? Where are you coming from? Really, just trying to get that information out of people. Just
awesome. All right, great. Love the accent too. Perfect. All right, our good buddy Anthony Davis, Lister's mate, just joined us. Says he's had the stream on while he's got the stream on his smart TV. That's awesome. Glad it's going.
Nice.
All right, cool. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for joining us for our first game. Lots of gaming going on. Mark, Nate, and I are going to be here all day long. We're probably going to collapse at the end of all this. That's right. It's going to be fun.
You're not already?
I'm actually I didn't get a lot of sleep. I'm retired. That's okay. This is gonna get me fired up. All right. All right.
We're doing it for charity, guys. Got to keep the energy up. This is fun.
Yeah, it's all for exactly
for a really good cause. And guys, we get to play tabletop games. Like, how cool is that?
No, dude, I've actually been
looking forward to this. And we're all in very different places too. So.
Oh yeah.
We are. We are all in 4 different states, actually, of the United States.
It's crazy to think about.
I know. No, I've actually been looking at it for a long time, ever since we planned this. So very excited to be doing
this.
And
Greg's watching from the UK. I mean, guys, we're coming together from all over the world for a really awesome cause. So.
Oh, that's right. Wow.
Yeah. That's amazing. It's really neat.
And we're actually going to have a UK player later today. Craig Poole is going to join us for our later 2 games from the UK. So.
Good guy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. So let's see. We'll get started here. All right. So where are all you guys right now on the ship?
Well, let's see. Snargle has already went ahead and plotted his destination course, so he's probably going to rummage something from the kitchen below. All
right, so there's like an autopilot on the ship then?
Well, just as long as it's
pilot too, right? I would guess.
Yeah, you could say that for carrying passengers.
And where is the ship? Is it in Imperial space? Is it in the free world space?
Well, a lot of the big bucks are probably in Imperial space.
Okay, sure. We'll say you're in the way between Imperial worlds then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. And Francis Fernandez just joined us.
Hey,
He's bringing the world together 1 RPG at a time. That's exactly what we're doing.
There you go.
Well said, sir. All right. What's Kale doing? Oh, wait. So sorry. What the hell is Snargle doing? He's on autopilot.
He's getting a snack from the kitchen.
All right. He's in the kitchen. The crew's kitchen?
Yes.
Is the cat with you?
Yeah, he's looking for pudding as well.
Is the cat on your... Where's the cat? Is the cat right on your shoulder, on your head? Like, where does it?
He actually hasn't been able to find it today. Usually,
you able to find the cat?
He's looking for the cat as well. Yes.
Oh, all right. Okay.
That's where he lost the cat.
Oh boy, you're in big trouble, man. All right, Kale. What's Kale doing?
I'll head into the kitchen.
All right. So you're both in the kitchen.
Yeah.
In the mess. Okay. And where is Snow, aka Penelope?
Snow's probably is hanging out in the dining area. She also has been, since she had heard that the cat was missing, she's been setting out milk outside of her quarters as well every night.
Okay, that's very smart.
Mm-hmm.
Good move.
Yep.
All right. What does this cat look like, by the way, guys? Color?
You know what? I was thinking like a Persian or maybe even a Russian blue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. Big
Russian?
fluffy cat.
What's a Russian blue?
Oh yeah.
Maybe a Nabalong.
Ooh, yeah.
This is not an inconspicuous cat.
Big fluffy cat. What color?
Like a gray, like a deep gray.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Victor, by the way, says, I am locked in a dungeon right now and watching. Oh, well, that sucks, Victor. But that's nice that they gave you internet capabilities in the dungeon.
I was going to say, if that's what floats your boat, by all means, keep doing it.
That's a pretty nice dungeon, actually. They let you watch live streams of gaming.
Please, call it a fungeon. Calling it a dungeon when we're finished.
All right. All right. Sorry, Penelope or Snow. You said you're in the
dining hall.
Dining hall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So, all right. What are you doing in the dining hall?
The usual. Hi, how are you? Running around, shaking hands, trying to get any information I can on the bounty.
Okay. Great. Are you also eating? Or are you just
picking at it a little bit, but not too much. I'm not like sitting there stuffing my face.
Okay.
It's more like a social.
Oh man,
no.
We just lost her again. All right.
Oh no.
So let's go to you guys. Would you say I'm going to say maybe the crew mess is it's the kitchen, right? So basically, the kitchen is right off the dining hall. Let's say, right next door. So
there's like I would say a doorway leading into the kitchen from the dining hall,
And Snargle is, again, messing around with pots and pans, attempting to find this cat, which I will say is in the kitchen unless you say otherwise, because of... just wait for it. It'll be great.
Okay, sorry. Are you saying the cat is in the kitchen?
Somewhere in the kitchen, yes.
Oh, so the cat is somewhere in the kitchen, but you guys don't know where it is.
No. And I'm not sure what Kale is doing. Sure, it's about lunchtime, but he's a picky eater.
All right, why don't you guys start in character, you two. You're in the kitchen.
Okay.
I'll walk up and be like, oh, this ship's a real junker. It's taking forever to fix that. Smooth out that engine.
Oh, don't I know it? Fear not, one day we will have ourselves a much bigger ship on our own with the greatest and latest engines. Just gotta bamboozle enough people.
Yep, just need a few more scores. Speaking of which, where's that cat?
Oh, speak of the devil. Well, you see, I haven't been able to locate the beast all day.
Oh, speaking since you guys are in the kitchen having lunch, in the chat, Greg says he's having burritos, or he had burritos. So,
Ooh,
very good. They were delicious.
Are there burritos in the kitchen? Can I have that? They sound
sure. Good. Yes, you can have burritos.
I'm making some burritos.
Okay.
Or equivalent in this world. Steam Ritos.
Steam Ritos.
Okay.
Yes.
As you like, let's say there's like a little table in the center there that you're fixing your burritos. As you do that, the cat suddenly jumps out, attracted by your burritos, and it grabs the burrito in its mouth and runs into the dining hall.
Yes, Snargle quickly chases after. Get back here! Come into the kitchen. We need you.
All right, I'm gonna say, Snargle, that you're carrying some food with you as you do this. What food do you have, or drink, or something do you have?
Let's see. A Long Island steamed tea and a half-made steamed burrito.
Okay, what's in the burrito?
Let's see. Steamed beans and let's see. You know what? He was going to throw in some lettuce. Why not? Everybody likes lettuce, right?
Okay. Yeah, Jen, we can
cool.
see you. Can you just say something?
Yeah.
Okay, we can hear you too.
Okay. Sorry, I cut out there for a second.
All right. No problem. All right. So, and Kale, are you also following into the dining hall?
Yeah, I'll be like chomping. I'll grab another burrito and I'm chomping on it and I'm kind of walking over there annoyed.
So
this is why we can't have nice things.
I'm curious how the passengers react if they're in the dining hall.
First off, it was one of those swinging doors. Somebody one of the kitchen staff had actually come through. That's how the cat got through the doors. And so you two, Snargle in the lead, you brush past, you actually bump into the kitchen staff. He drops all his dishes. He starts swearing at you as you go by. The cat darts into the dining hall with a burrito in its mouth. The guests, who a lot, some of them are rather very well dressed, are quite surprised by this. The cat goes in between Snow's legs, and then Snargle, you smash right into the Snow, and you both fall to the ground, and you smash your burrito all over her.
For a second, the very briefly, the mask of the character drops, and she just like rage flashes across her eyes, and then she remembers where she is, reclaims it. Oh, honey, it's not a problem. Don't worry about that. And I'm noticing that he is,
a goblin.
A goblin. I am noting, and now I am tracking.
All right, so Snargle, what do you say?
Sorry. Damn, I was gonna eat that. Well,
Do you at least think we can find a napkin or a towel and clean me up?
Oh, yeah. See, I work on the upper decks. I'm not exactly familiar with down here. He'll try and signal somebody from the kitchen to quickly withdraw some towels, if possible.
All right, yeah, somebody.
I'm making a note that he works on the upper decks. I'm, gonna just keep a tally of everything I learn about him.
The kitchen staff will throw the towel right into your face, Nargo, because he doesn't really like goblins.
Oh, thanks.
And it's a little dirty.
Oh, gross.
Oh.
Well, looks like this is the best we could do. Now I gotta go get a little fuzzy critter.
The cat is now on the buffet table.
So as soon as he started talking about the cat, I'm like, I know for sure. Goblins are rare, but this is my goblin that I'm going for. So it is on.
Ooh, this
now.
is the goblin. All right, good.
This is the goblin. This is my goblin.
This is not the goblin you're looking for.
This is totally the goblin I'm looking for. Those Jedi mind tricks don't work on me because I'm awesome.
Yeah, Snow's too good for that. By the way, Victor
Does that
says,
mean I hit my key of excellence?
not quite yet. Victor says in the chat, this is how I met my third wife, crazy cats. That'd be awesome. And Norbert Franz, who's actually been a big supporter of our channel for a while, says, hello, SGU. First time I'm watching this game played live. I think he's actually in Germany, maybe. Norbert, correct me which country you're from, actually. I forget, but he's in Europe somewhere. So thank you for watching, Norbert.
Hey, Norbert,
Awesome.
that's awesome.
Trying to.
All right. So let's see here. Okay. So the cat's now on the buffet table, drinking out of the punch bowl.
Is it spiked?
No, it's just normal punch.
Nothing like a drunk cat. Damn.
So, and Kale, what are you doing? What's going on?
It's tough because this cat doesn't like me, so I know I'm not gonna be able to just grab it. So I'll walk by Snow and be like, "Oh, sorry about that, ma'am," and then I'll start walking over to the cat and be like, "See, I don't even remember its name. Like it's Pudding, but I just call it Pudgy." Like, come on, Pudgy, come on.
It certainly loves food. I could see why you'd call it that.
While that's happening, some like snooty lady comes up and you're like, "What is going on here? There's a cat in the food. What kind of a ship is this?"
No, don't worry. We don't cook the cats. It was just in the kitchen by chance.
What? That's not any better.
Well, I mean, it is to me. I don't want to eat a cat.
I'd be like, well, the cat keeps the rats away, you know.
See? Useful.
She spits her food out into her napkin and marches off. So Snargle and Snow, what are you doing as Kale's approaching the cat?
Well, that happened. Can I try to pick her pocket before she walks away, or as she's walking away, or
Yes.
nurse or whatever?
Yes. Hey, it's our first roll, folks. All right.
There you go.
While I see him doing it, or I want to try and catch him doing it.
Okay. Hey, it's our first 2 roll. Exciting. All right. So let's see. So how we do this, folks, again, you can get these character sheets and see what they're doing at supergeekedup.com if you go on the Lady Blackbird page. So Kale, you're going to use your burglar trait, right?
Yep. It's difficult for me to
what
see.
Things underneath?
It's difficult for me to see my character sheet. So can you assist me on that?
Sure. Of course I can. So we're going to do burglar, sneak, right?
Okay.
Let's do dexterous.
Okay.
And I think that's it. So what's that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, because you automatically get 1. So that's 4 dice as your base.
Uh-huh.
I will say, I'm actually going to say this is probably not too hard. This woman is in such a huff. She's not really paid attention to things. I will say this is only a 2 difficulty. Now you're trying to spot him doing this, right, Snow?
I'm going to try and spot him doing it, yeah.
All right. So I think this has to fall probably under your, I guess.
It could either be cunning or it could be bounty hunter.
It could be bounty hunter, right? Let's do bounty hunter. And, so perception certainly would fall into that. Maybe investigate too.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3. That's also 4 as your base because you get 1 automatically.
Okay.
I will, for you to see him do this though, since he's pretty good, I'm going to say it's a 3 difficulty for Snow.
Oof. Okay.
And again, you have 7 in your dice pool. If you fail the roll, remember you do get your dice pool back +1 actually.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to use 2 of my dice pool to do this. I just want to
Keep
make
track of your
sure.
dice pool, guys, if you're spending them if they're successful.
I just want to make sure or improve my chances of not failing. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, everybody can roll.
Oh my god!
By the way, on Monday, when we play this game on Monday, they are the worst rolls I've ever seen in my life. I see it's continuing.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
So, Snow, in this case, I'm going to say, actually, all you have to do is beat that roll.
Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm not going to add anything to my dice pool.
With 2 less dice, she beat you. Jeez.
Oh man!
Well, at least I got a bonus dice back for later. I'm gonna try to hide. When I fail that, I'm gonna try to be like I accidentally like bumped into her or something. I don't know. So maybe, hopefully, she doesn't notice. I'm talking about the royal person.
The royal person, right?
Worst cruise ship ever.
So
I think you should say that just story wise. Let's say as I'm trying to do that, like the cat, because the cat hates me, like just jumps on me and messes me all up.
Yeah, so let's say first off, Snow, you absolutely see him going to try to steal from this woman.
Okay, so it's now confirmed in my mind that these are the guys I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And now I gotta go nab them. And obviously the cat. I gotta figure out the cat.
Right. But yes, the cat, as you're going to pick her pocket and you're like, this is so easy, I'm such a pro at this. The cat leaps off the table onto the woman's head and she flails all about and that throws off your pickpocketing.
He's like, bad, Pudgy, bad.
So now the woman's flailing around with a cat on her head.
Does she think she's being called Pudgy too?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she is so insulted right now.
Bad, Pudgy, bad. I'm going to look over Star and be like, can you get your cat already? Come on.
Hey, it's not my cat. The cat chooses who it likes and who it doesn't.
It didn't choose
in
me.
The chat, by the way. Norbert Friends in the chat says, interesting dice system. I have to keep paying attention. Oh, there. Thanks, Norbert.
It is. So Snargle will attempt to deftly remove the cat from the now furious woman.
All right. Let's do a roll, I guess.
Okay. Let's see. I guess we'll go with goblin, agile, quick, and possibly teeth and claws.
Well, are you trying to claw or bite something?
Well, maybe the claws to get a better grip, but obviously not arm it.
You got climber or something and grab the cat.
What was that?
You gonna climber and grab the cat or something?
I'll say let's go goblin, agile, and quick. Let's do that. So you'll get 4 as your base. Well, sorry. I guess because she's flailing around so much, we'll say it's a 3. Does anybody want to try? Kale, are you helping him try to get the cat off, or no? If so, you can give a dice to him.
Yeah, I'll try to help him out.
All right, so you get one extra dice then for that.
And I'll throw in 2 more of my own. Why not?
Snow, are you just watching this for shenanigans happen right now? Jen, are you still hearing us?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I am. I'm not going to get involved yet. I'm biding my time. Beyond,
I'm glad I had all those extra dice. Jesus.
In the chat, Victor says, Snargle is right about cats. Mine just walked into the house one day years ago. Now I live in his house. Nice. All right. Hey, you got 3 successes. Exactly what you needed. Very good roll.
Dang.
But yes, good job adding the extra dice. All right. So using your goblin quickness, you leap up and you snatch the cat off the head. Unfortunately, the woman's wig also comes off with it.
Oh no!
I got 2 cats. Look.
And the woman, she puts her head to her head, and she's like, she just screams and she just runs out of the room.
You guys are getting a lot of people screaming and running out of the room.
Yeah.
It's not going to look good on our resume.
Yeah. I don't think Snow has any trouble whatsoever knowing that you 2 are the ones she's looking for.
This was
it's a good thing. It's a good thing we just forged those resumes, you know.
Very true.
Okay, so you have a cat and a wig now. All the people in the room are looking at you, like, what the hell is going on here?
I'll just be like, yeah. Hope you enjoyed this afternoon's dramatic performance.
Yeah, what he
Everybody
said.
return back to normal. Bye. And then we walk back into the kitchen.
Okay, so they go back into the kitchen. And Snow, what are you doing?
I'm gonna. So they have the cat now.
Yeah, Snargles, you're holding the cat, right?
Yes.
And the wig.
I'm gonna follow them, and I'm gonna say, "Oh, that kid is so sweet. What's her name?"
All right, so she's in the kitchen now with you guys. And she asked you that.
Well, actually, I like to call it Puddin', but he calls it Pudgy. Just decided to stay on the ship one day and never left.
Oh, I love cats. Can I take her for a couple hours? I mean, I love cats so much. I'm so sad that my cats are all at home. And
Oh, well, what do you say, Pudding? And he holds the cat up to Penelope.
The cat hisses very loudly at Penelope.
well, maybe not.
She dislikes you more than me. That's something.
I do have to say, that's a feat.
Yeah.
Because you did say, well, you said Snow, right, doesn't get along with cats very well.
She doesn't like them.
Oh, she doesn't like them. But okay, so they don't always hate her though, right? Is what you're saying?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it can be if you want it to be, but
Okay. I was sorry. I was just misinterpreting what you had
Maybe it's
stopped
just
with.
this particular
yeah.
cat that really doesn't like you.
It's so smart. It's probably going, man, she's just so pretending and she's a bounty hunter trying to get you guys. Why can't you see this?
Right, that's what the cat-
Cat's narrating. Cat has subtitles.
She's
Come
as
on,
fake as that
man.
wig. Come on. That's great.
All right.
Oh, you know what? Here, you can take this other cat, and he'll hold up the wig, and it'll keep you company until this one decides to turn around and like you.
No, that's okay. I'll just oh, it's all right. I'll just go back to my cabin and be sad.
Aww.
Oh no.
And
All right. So let's. All right. So Snow. Let's say you exit right now.
okay.
Supposedly going back to the cabin. I don't know if that's what you're actually doing, but what are you two doing?
Probably cleaning ourselves up. Because, let's see, Kale has cat scratch wounds, and I'm currently covered in an alcoholic beverage and a burrito. Or what was left of a burrito.
That's true. That's right. Snow actually also has some, I guess, burrito on her.
I'm gonna go clean up.
Yeah.
But,
Good idea.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna eat another burrito.
this burrito will turn into the flesh I've lost.
All right.
He's used to getting scratched up, and no big deal.
That's why he has the protective goggles.
Right? Yeah.
Burrito
I
Saint
think I put my goggles on. I put my just to rewind. I put my goggles on before I helped. I hear cats go for the eyes. I don't know.
Smart. Good thinking. All right. So just after Snow leaves, I'm going to say you exited back into the dining hall by the same door. So just after she leaves from another door, like kind of more like, I guess, from a staff door or something, for a different entrance, two guys come in. They're dressed like crew people. However, you have never seen them before on the ship.
And this is to me and Kale and
Yeah, Snow just stepped out. She's within earshot. but she just stepped out.
Snargle kind of, tilt his head over at him and look back to Kel. You ever seen them around?
No, I don't think I have. I'm going to walk up to him and go, hey, guys, are you new to the crew? I'm Kel. I'll try to shake their hand.
By the way, first off, does the Black Sun, is that still around the cat, or did you guys stash it somewhere?
we replaced it with just a single drift in the gem slot.
By the way, folks, drift is the name of the currency we came up with, or actually Victor Snyder did, who's in our chat right now for this world.
Yeah, got to thank him again for that idea. It's a great name for it.
Okay, so you replaced it, so it doesn't look like the Black Sun. It's just like a coin or something.
It's just a single coin that doesn't even fit that well into the slot. It just sort of got crammed in there.
Where have you stashed the Black Sun?
I would say probably in the engine room, where people would be less likely to poke their head around and try to steal certain equipment.
Cal obviously knows his way around there, so he probably found a good hiding spot. Okay, cool. All right, so you went over and said, hey guys, I haven't seen you before, and you put your hand out?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll say one of them is kind of a large dude. The other's a little smaller and kind of more lean. The big dude shakes your hand and squeezes very tightly and says, yeah, we just came on at the last stop.
Is his name Olaf?
His name is not Olaf. But hey, why don't you give these two a name? Or in the chat, please give me some name for these two gentlemen.
Yeah, Tweedledum and Tweedledee.
Tweedledum and Tweedledummer.
Outside of that, ideas for names. Well, let's call one. I'm gonna get out. There's actually some suggestions on the PDF here for the game. I'll call one of them Logan.
Oh,
Logan.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have adamantium.
Oh, good.
All right, so Logan's the big one. Give me a name for the smaller one. Anything.
Scrappy.
Okay, sure. He goes by Scrappy. That sounds good. Yeah, that fits what he is. All right, Logan and Scrappy. Very good. All right, so yeah, Logan says that and squeeze your hand.
So what crew positions are you guys working?
He's like, we fix things.
Well, they really aren't too smart.
Well, since you suggested that, I think I'm going to go with it. So.
I pick things up and I put them down.
Really, me too.
So Scrappy says, hey, that's a nice looking cat you have there.
Oh, to me?
Yeah.
Oh, he'll look at Pudding and just sort of like hold him up again. Actually, we never figured out if it was a girl or a boy cat, did we?
No, so what is it?
We'll keep it androgynous for now. It'll be a great reveal at the end of this.
You guys never checked. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Well, it's all right, I guess.
What'd you say?
It's all right, I guess.
Okay, thank you. Where'd you get that cat?
Well, I came on board the ship one day and decided to stay.
Oh, that's lucky you.
Lucky me. Do you see what it did? I assume there's some residual.
And Logan says, no, we just walked in. What did it do?
Oh, well, you see, there's a little bit of what it did over there and on me and back there.
All right, and then Logan says to Scrappy, enough talking. Give us the jewel.
Wow, let's go straight to it.
I hear that. I'm still in earshot, right? I'm right outside.
Yeah. Well, so yeah. Did you are you really close to the door? Do you think still?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm listening. I'm going to. Is there still any food on the buffet table?
Oh yeah, a whole lot of food.
I'm gonna go grab a plate and I'm gonna bust in and say, "Guys, I thought you might be hungry. I thought I would bring it back. I know you lost your burrito. I'm so sorry about that, and I wanted to." And then I'm gonna and eat the crap.
Okay, wait. What was that? Like,
burritos?
Are you throwing the food? Are you throwing the food at the two guys or the plates?
Yeah, I can get off by throwing the food at the two guys. Try and get it in their eyes so they can't see.
Oh God.
Okay, cool. Let's do a roll for that.
Okay. Do you want me to roll that as just?
Well, you know what? Maybe this would fall under the scrapper things.
Yeah.
Possibly like quick and acrobatic type stuff.
Okay.
And precise. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'll give you 5 as your base. 5 dice.
Sweet. I'll go with that.
I will say, since you caught them unawares, I'll say this is just a 2.
Okay.
Nice.
There it is.
Oh, nailed it, right? Got 2 exactly. All right, very good. Oh, by the way, in the chat.
Yes. By the way, that was actually 4 successes. Yeah.
She's got her.
Oh, so Jen, yeah, you have to turn your less than sign to a greater than sign for the rolls.
Wait, I'm sorry.
So you have the less than sign going. You want to change it to the greater than sign.
Oh goodness. Okay, there we go.
It's
Sorry.
Thank you for catching that. Thank you for catching that, Nate. So that's even a much better success.
Oh yeah.
Into the chat, by the way, Lister's Mate says, "Yay, Snow is going to start a food fight." Actually, yes, Lister's Mate loves food fights. All right. So, all right. So yes, you with very amazing dexterity, you fling the plates of food at Logan and Scrappy, and it goes all over their face. There's sauce in their eyes. There's like cake in their hair and their faces. It basically just makes a big mess all over the place. And they're like, ah! And they.
Please tell me it's the equivalent of like habanero sauce in their eyes.
Oh yeah.
Is that hot sauce?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah. It's burning their eyes and like, my eyes. All right. So they're all off balance right now.
Excellent. So now I'm gonna get in there and
So after she does that, since I'll let Kale and Sargle see if they want to do anything, since she just did a nice action there. So you saw this Penelope, which seemed like a nice young lady, just a passenger, come in and just with amazing precision, just throw this food all of a sudden into their faces.
Well, Snargle is just glad that it wasn't her spilling the food on him, as opposed to earlier. You know what? He'll tell Pudding, "All right, you need to get out of here, hide somewhere safe. I'll be right back." And he just sort of like tosses it behind him in the kitchen.
Actually, the cat just understands you, so it just jumps off on its own.
Oh, okay. All right, well then he'll go ahead and get to work tripping the smaller one up as opposed to the larger fellow. Seems he's got a lot more weight on him.
All right, so let's decide that on the roll, on what we're going to use for the roll here. And by the way, folks, I just again pasted in the chat the donate link for Cybersmile, which is a charity to help people victims of cyberbullying, and that's what we're doing here for Roll20CON. We're trying to help them out. So please donate if you can. All right, what are we using here for the roll?
All right, so let's go ahead and crack some of this goblin ingenuity into it and use agile, quick, tumbler, teeth and claws. Why not?
All right, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, 6, huh? 6 on the base. All right, pretty good.
You're like biting his ankles.
Yeah.
All right, so you're trying to trip him up, right?
Oh yeah.
All right. Again, thanks to Snow's, throwing the food all over their face. Again, I'm going to say they are not in. They're kind of very distracted right now, so I will say it's only a 2.
Okay, that's good.
All right, 3 successes. Very good. You did it. Nice. All right. So you, so you kind of sprang over there. You did like a cool little roll along the ground, and you took your foot and you swept his feet right out from under him, and he lands hard in a heap there. He's not unconscious, but he lands pretty hard. All right.
Oh man, I hope this isn't all just one really big misunderstanding, and they're looking for a different Jim.
Kale, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take some kind of kitchen thing, like a big pot, pan or something.
Let's say a frying pan.
Yeah, and I'm gonna swing it in a downward or upward arc right into the big guy's groin.
Okay. All right. So what are you using? Oh wait, you need to look at the sheet, right?
Never mind.
So okay, let's see. Okay, you're gonna use tricky, quick, dirty fighting because this is definitely a dirty maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is your base for your roll.
4.
And you need. I'm gonna say. We'll say for right now still 2 because he's still distracted.
Oh, okay, cool. So I'm gonna use 2 dice, and we'll see what happens.
By the way, Victor says, now I understand how Smo outsmarts the crew to kidnap Lady Blackbird. That happens in our main game. There you go. Yeah, so you're seeing how awesome Snow is.
All right, 5 successes.
Holy shit. Hey, now the rolls are happening for you guys.
Nice.
There we go.
All right. Yep, so you step up and you just haul off with your frying pan right into the guy's nuts. And he doubles over. He's like, oh, and he drops to his knees. And utters a few curses.
Oh, man.
All right.
Snargle sort of flinches at that.
I was going to make some kind of kitchen-related joke, but I couldn't think of one. Oh, well.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. Yeah. It's terrible.
It's like you've been panned. I don't know.
All right.
I was hoping you'd hit him in the head and you could call him a pothead.
Oh.
I thought about it, but Kale's always played dirty,
yeah,
so.
no,
Enjoy these terrible puns, folks. If you donate more, I'll make these guys stop doing these puns. All right. Okay. So Scrappy, is that his name?
It's the smaller one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Smaller one.
Yeah.
Scrappy and Logan.
Scrappy's on the ground. Logan's on his knees. However, Logan is a very big, tough guy. So he's going to try to snatch the pan away from you, Marks, and strike back, or from Kale.
Oh.
Okay.
So you'll need to make a defense roll.
Ooh,
I believe
okay.
you.
All right. Well, that's good. Glad somebody does. Let's do tricky, quick, tumbler, escape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dice. I'll say this is a 3.
Oh, you know what? Stargle will help by yelling at the larger fellow. Yeah, go for his eyes this time, you big oaf. All
right, so you're giving him one die?
Yes.
All right, so I guess that takes you up to 6 dice for Kale.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, in the chat, Francis says, no, donate more equals more puns. All right, if you want them, sure.
Maybe someone actually likes them.
Yeah, maybe.
That's a big shocker.
All right.
Thank you for watching, folks, though, and for chatting. Really appreciate it. And it's always a lot more fun when you guys join in.
What do you think, Nate? Try it with this, or should I throw another one in?
Pounds for puns. I dig it.
I have faith in your abilities.
Oh, yeah. Very nice, Greg. Pounds for puns.
All right. Well, we'll try this. See what happens. Ooh, there you go.
Oh, yeah. 4 successes. Very nice.
Yeah.
All right. So he tries to go for the pan, but you see it coming. You move it out of the way, so he misses, and you give him a nice clunk on the head. And so actually he falls face first, and he's pretty
That's
dazed.
what I call over easy. Boom.
Oh.
See, Francis, this is what you get when you say stuff like that about more puns. All right. Scrappy is going to try to give a nice kick into Snargle's gut.
Okay. Let's go ahead and again, goblin, agile, quick, tumbler. and maybe even turning the tables with teeth and claws.
I won't give you teeth and claws this time, but you can take the rest.
Okay.
And
Fair
it'll
enough.
be a 3 difficulty.
I'm going to go ahead and just...
In the chat, by the way, Chris Hadley says, punny side up. Oh, boy. See what you started?
Oh, God.
Okay, give me 1 sec. I just have to turn down my air conditioning.
Sure.
All right.
Oh, that's nice. Wow, it's actually not baking in LA maybe today. That's good. All right. So you got to get 3. You got, how many do you have to start? What did we say?
Only 5 right now.
5? All right. Well, you spend some if you want, or you can roll for broke.
You know what? Yes, I'm going to put all of my dice into this.
Uh-oh, are you going to do your secret?
Yes.
Tell people what these secrets are, like special moves they all have. What is your secret?
Okay, so essentially, which is fairly awesome, one of Snargle's secrets is the secret of the lucky break. When things are seeming dire, he can throw all of his dice into one more maneuver to essentially almost guarantee success if the die rolls are, at least in his favor. And
then you get all your dice back, right?
Yes, even if the roll is still successful, I can get all those dice back.
Yeah, well, you don't go back to 7, obviously, but you get whatever dice pool you already had.
Yes.
Right. All right, let's roll it. It's probably pretty good.
Yes.
Oh, 5. All right. All right, very nice. So you, so he kicks out at you, but you grab his foot instead, and you swing him around and basically toss him into the wall, and he bounces off the wall and then falls on top of Logan.
Oh, good thing I picked a fight with a smaller one. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to do that.
So they're both not quite unconscious, but they're groaning, and they don't seem to be moving very well right now. And now it's just the 3 of you standing there. Well, with the cat, too. The cat's somewhere.
Well, I don't know what's her deal, but I think I'm going to try to tie these guys up before they wake up.
Yeah, they appear... Now, I wanted to ask if, generally speaking, the people on board this ship that actually work for the ship, they have, like, a uniform standard, or if it's pretty much just a hodgepodge of different stuff with an overarching color scheme.
Great question. I'm going to ask you one. What are you guys wearing?
Some dull brown clothes. Inconspicuous.
Is it a uniform, or are you guys wearing different clothes?
I'm not usually interacting with right now. I'm not interacting with the clients too much, except for what we just did. So I'm just wearing my normal mechanic.
All right. So let's say maybe the staff that deals like with the passengers a lot maybe has a uniform, but people like you don't. You wear kind of whatever you want.
That makes sense.
It's a casual office.
Yeah.
I think it would be very natural.
Casual Friday.
It'd be very natural for Cal as he's trying to tie them up to like search your pockets and stuff.
Yep. Okay.
For information, of course.
All right. I'll just censor kind of out of it. I won't make a roll for that.
Do I recognize these guys?
The 2 that just got knocked out.
Yeah.
You don't recognize them. However, Kale fishes out a little emblem, which Snow, you two. Well, wait, Snow, you recognize this as the emblem of the Red Sails pirate band. And what do you think? Do you two know about the Red Sails yet?
Well, I do have Sky Sailor, so I'm at least familiar with most of the systems and both the free worlds, the Empire, and the pirates.
Let's say you've heard of them, but you haven't actually dealt with them yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Kale, that's what you find, and you find a few drifts.
Oh yeah. I'll pocket those.
And you find on Scrappy, you find a very poor drawing of a cat with a black sun around its neck.
I'll show that to Snargle.
Huh. Looks kind of familiar.
Yep, just skinnier.
There's a reason you call it Pudgy.
The cat suddenly it snatches the drawing out of your hand and rips it up. Apparently, it did not like that rendition of it.
Wow, what a critic!
So the pirates. You think there's maybe more pirates, or how do these pirates work? Snargle, I don't know them that well.
Beats me. Let's hope there's not more, because there's going to be a big mess on our hands if so.
Snow's just feeling very confident in her skills right now because these guys didn't even react to the fact that one of the passengers came in and beat the crap out of two guys.
I know, I was going to ask you. You guys don't have any problem with the Snow standing there?
This is easy.
He's like, this is the easiest bounty I've ever had.
You're still here.
I could tell them, you know, that I could tell them there's burritos and they'd walk right into the count. Like,
we have a tendency to stumble into
I almost feel like a fondness and affection for the guys that have now not even, just they're in their own, like, quirky world. I'm like, oh my goodness, they're just, it's them.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. They're quite the duo. You guys should have like a sitcom together. Yeah. All right. So, Snow, I'll also say that you know, even though these two clowns you just beat up maybe are not the best showing of it, that the red sails are not really ones to be trifled with. You let's say you actually already had heard that they may also be after this Black Sun jewel.
Okay.
And you probably know that obviously there.
Well, I heard them say it. Yeah. That they were
I'm saying, like, even before you came on the ship, like, let's say you kind of got scuttlebutt about that.
Okay.
Cool. And you know there's probably more than these guys. Or you would guess.
On the ship? Do they usually travel in full groups, or is it?
Yeah, I would say they often travel more than in at least the small groups.
Okay. So there's probably more on board.
Well, I think we should probably get these two to the brig, or a makeshift brig, if we have one.
Is there the equivalent of a fridge, like a walk-in?
A walk-in fridge.
Sure.
Okay, I think we should just chuck them in there and lock the door.
Sure.
All right, do you say that to these guys?
I mean, guys, we can't leave them out, right? So what if we why don't we put them in there? Keep them cool.
Wow, you are just so helpful. Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely.
We'll give a big thumbs up to Kale.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Okay.
All right, so we drag him along, back into the kitchen, and then obviously there's a door that leads to the walk-in with a big, I guess, lock on the outside.
Yep.
So we'll go ahead and toss him in there, and Snargle just rubs his hands together and goes, and that's how you give someone the cold shoulder.
Oh boy. Well, speaking of bad puns, in the chat, Victor says Snow is so cold about taking prisoners. And Victor also says, ask the cat a question, see if it answers. All right.
What was that?
So anyway, I'm going to say yes. So you move the people in there. Snow, let's say you hook Scrappy, and you took two of you to actually move Logan because he was so big.
Yeah.
Super fight and chill, and she gives you that look. Yep, yeah. It's true.
All right, but yeah, you dragged them in there. You said you locked them inside, right?
Absolutely. Oh, yeah, locked on the outside.
Okay. All right, very good. They're in there.
I heard it does wonders for the complexion.
Right.
I wouldn't know.
Okay, so suddenly you hear an explosion.
Oh.
Good.
Whoops.
And Alarms start going off, and the ship starts going downwards.
Oh. All right. I'm gonna try to figure out what just exploded so I could fix it. Snargle, maybe you should, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna head directly back upstairs towards the cockpit.
All right. So you're going to the pilot room. You're going to the what? Engine room.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just no word.
I'm gonna say, so first off, they ran out so fast. The cat decides, since you're the only one left, it jumps on your shoulder. So
perfect. I open up my pack and I put it in there like a and get it kind of.
Is the cat's like head sticking out still though?
Yeah.
Behind you.
Yeah. And I suddenly feel a little bit more comforted. Do you administer keys, or do we tell you when we're hitting?
Oh yeah, you can tell me when you think you hit it for sure.
So I think this is a companionship key. I think that cat is my new buddy, and as much as I don't like cats, I like this cat.
Yes,
absolutely. Snuggling up against my head. You know,
yeah, you can get a key. And folks, if you're watching, the keys are when they hit like kind of special personality type things, they get XP, so you get an XP point. Mm-hmm. If they get 5 XP, they can get a new extra trait or something cool.
Yeah, and
I'm gonna say yes. You kind of just feel this nice warm vibe of the cat. The cat now seems to really like you. Maybe you don't know, but maybe because you kind of came in and saved the day, basically.
Yeah.
And saved her friends.
I've also been feeding her every night.
That's right, and she's been drinking the milk. You've been leaving it out.
So built up some trust. I have some credit with the cat.
Yeah. Did either of you guys hit your keys? Well, you did key of greed, but you failed, right? No, so you can't. Sorry, you can't get that one. You have to succeed.
I failed.
Anything else?
Can I steal something on the way to the engine room?
You stole from Logan. I'll give you a key for that.
Did I hit for excellence for defeating the other bounty hunters, or the pirates?
Let me see. What did I write down? I said okay. I don't know if those were worthy foes, but
I defeated them in combat, though.
Yeah, you did. All right, sure.
Okay, sweet.
All right, Snargle, did you do any key stuff?
Well, possibly a key of conscience or a key of the daredevil. Hit your key whenever you do something cool that is risky or reckless. And
actually, you know what? I'm going to give you a key of banter for your bad puns.
Oh,
nice.
That works. I thought mine were terrible.
All right. All right. Thank you guys for participating there in the chat. Appreciate it. All right. So engine room for Chaos, cockpit. That's what it's called for Snargle. And Snow's got the cat in the backpack. And where are you heading?
I'm going to head. I'm probably going to go get some of my weapons and kind of hide them under my very gaudy tourist clothes.
Okay, back to your cabin then?
Yeah, I think I'm going to take the cat. I'm going to find it. Well, I'm going to keep the cat with me, actually. I like having the cat with me.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna gear up since we're going down. I'm going to get my most important stuff. And then I'm going to run to the upper decks where I knew they had said they worked. To go see what I can do to help, but also to keep an eye on them.
Okay. Suddenly, Snow, as you do this, you hear in your mind, a voice saying, "Oh, thanks for the milk every night."
Oh my God, the cats! Oh gosh, telekinetic cat.
Well,
telepathic,
not telekinetic.
Maybe we'll see if it has telekinesis.
Oh my gosh. You're welcome.
You're saying that out loud or in your mind?
I guess I'm gonna say it out loud because the cat's talking to me.
Okay. And she says, "Yep, that's right. I'm a telepathic cat."
Good to know. Good to know. Okay. Yeah. Then, do you have any thoughts on what our best plan of action is here, or?
Well, probably those idiot pirate gang probably sabotaged the ship, I bet.
Yeah, that's what I was leaning toward. But any thoughts on what we should do to try and fix it?
Well, those two doofuses I've been with aren't too good, but they do. The one of them does know usually how to fix a ship, so he probably do that. He might need some help.
Okay.
But, if you head down to the engine room, he also took that shiny thing that was around my neck and hid it somewhere down there.
Okay, then I'm gonna go. I'll say, want to go on an adventure?
Oh yes, I love adventures.
Well, great. Then you found the right backpack. And I'm gonna head to the engine room. Yeah. Oh, sure. Absolutely. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to make you comfortable, telepathic cat. By the way, do you have a name you like to be called rather than Pudding? Is that or Pudgy or?
Well, Pudgy's very offensive, but I actually kind of like Pudding. You can call me that.
Okay. Okay, Pudding. Let's get going.
Speaking of pudding, can we swing by the mess on the way and get me some vanilla pudding?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Actually, I think there might be some over my left shoulder from where we were.
Oh yes, sure. She starts licking it off you.
Okay.
Neat.
All right, so you and the telepathic cat are making your way there.
Me and the telepathic cat, like you do.
Victor says, by the way, Victor says, "Crap! I stepped away for a minute and I missed out on the whole plot." That's okay.
I'm asking Pudding. Do you talk to anybody else like this, or?
Only a few select people that I really like. I was really impressed how you sprang into action. Those two idiots didn't know what was going on.
Fair enough, thanks. I appreciate it. Okay, let's get going.
All right. And Lister's Mate says, "Woohoo, a talking cat." All right, he's excited about that. All right, well, telepathic. It doesn't actually speak out loud, but it can in its mind. All right, so into the engine room we go. Kale, you're there. Snow's not there yet. So you get down there, Kale, and your crew is kind of I don't know. Let's say what do you think? How many do you think there's a guy or two on your crew down there already? Sure, maybe
let's have a couple people.
All right, there's a couple people. Like, are you the head engineer?
They're interns.
All right, so you're the head engineer, right, on this ship, or head mechanic? Yeah. Okay, like Jordy LaForge.
Yeah, like Jordy. I got my goggles down,
like a visor. Yeah. All right, so you go down there, and there's all the smoke coming out, and sparks are flying, and they're kind of running around frantically. And when you come in, somebody yelled out, we don't know what happened. It just blew up."
Well, I'm going to take a look. Where's the explosion at?
Frick. This is what I don't know.
Tell me.
It's like, it's the main engines. Something's wrong with the main engines.
All right, I'm going to run over to the main engines and take a look, see how bad it is.
All right, you're going to do a mechanic check.
I am.
So you're going to use mechanic, repair, engines, efficiency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 total or 5 bonus to the 1?
5 as the base.
Okay.
5 is your base roll.
How difficult is this?
You said you're just trying to kind of diagnose the problem. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
I'll say that's
it's a large hole in the engine.
To figure out what's wrong, it's not hard. It's a 2.
Okay, so I'll just use that then. Does any of my interns help me? Just kidding. All right. Boom. 3 successes.
Nice.
All right, you got it. Yep. So you definitely know that someone clearly sabotaged the engines.
Oh, what a dick.
Why would you say what a dick? Yeah, it's a pretty dick move.
Sabotaged.
Yeah. You can fix it. The first thing you need to do, though, is kind of just do a fix to kind of stabilize the ship so it's not going to crash.
Oh, yeah.
So you need to do that first, and then you're going to have to do a much larger fix if you really want to get the engines back in gear, you know? But first, I would suggest just kind of stabilizing it so the ship can at least fly level.
Yeah. Sounds good. I'm sure Snargle will appreciate it.
All right.
Maybe.
Yeah, so Snargle, actually, so you're up, let's say you're up in the cockpit, and you're fighting the controls, you know, trying to get the ship to go. Why don't you do a roll? Maybe you can help give him some extra time.
Yeah, see if I can veer this thing upwards as opposed to down, which I hear is bad. So, yeah, let's go ahead and use pilot with steady maneuvering, tricky flying, maybe?
Yeah.
Sure. Sure.
All right, so it's 1, 2.
Hang on. Okay, I'm gonna say though this. I'm gonna make sure making the difficulty a little harder. So this is a 4 because this ship's not in good shape right now.
Yeah. Let's see. We got 5 right now. I'll throw in an extra die for the hell of it, and hope for the best.
I believe in you, Snargle.
How many are you rolling?
6.
All right, let's do it. Oh, you just do it? Did you do it? Was it 3?
It was 3.
All right. Oh, just missed because it was a 4. All right.
Womp
So
womp.
you're doing your best, and you're fighting against the controls. And I don't know, you seem like you slightly maybe slow the descent a little bit, but it's still going down. All right, back to the engine room. So Cal, you're kind of barking some orders to your interns to give you some equipment. You're about, oh, I hear a cat.
Exactly.
That's Pudding.
Yeah, it's one of my cats.
So Cal, you're about to start your repairs when one of your interns, who because it was such a panic, you didn't really notice that you hadn't seen before, grabs you around the neck and starts choking you.
Oh God!
Bad intern.
And then at that point, Snow, you come into the engine room, and you see Cal being choked by this intern, or I don't know. You don't know it's an intern by this guy.
By this guy. Wait, he doesn't have a shirt that says intern?
Do they wear red shirts?
I'm gonna go ahead and well, that's a bad choice on their part.
But then the other intern dude actually starts charging at you, Snow.
Oh, I'm gonna fight him off.
Worst interns ever.
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and draw my rapier, and
Okay, cool. Because you took all your equipment,
I
right?
took my gear. Yeah.
All right, great. By the way, Victor in the chat wants to snuggle the barrel roll the ship. I'm not sure if that'll help.
I mean, if someone tells him to, he's not going to oppose the idea.
Yeah. All right. So you're gonna try to stab him with your rapier.
Yeah.
And Kale, what are you doing?
Try to not get choked. I'm gonna try to getting choked. I'm gonna try to reach over for something I can grab to smack into his head.
All right. Let's say you grab a wrench, or you're trying to grab a wrench.
Okay.
All right. So you can both do some rolls here. Let's say Snow, it'll be a 3 difficulty for you.
Okay.
And you can, let's see what we got here. We got Weapon Master, Fencing Rapier, right? 1, 2, 3. So 4 as your base.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw 2 more in there.
So Kale, I'm gonna say it's a 4 difficulty for you because he got the jump on you.
Yeah. Okay.
And you can do, oh boy, let's see here. Tricky, dirty fighting, escape, contortionist, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as your base.
And it's a 4.
Yeah. All right. Hey, so you got 3 successes, Jen. So you hit that.
Woohoo!
Sweet.
All right. So Snow. Okay. Actually, why don't you do? I'll narrate after you do your roll too. Kale.
I think I should do maybe 2 on top of that. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to. All right.
And don't be afraid to use them.
And let's see what
Cat
happens.
is telling you to use them.
Whoa! 5 successes.
Nice.
Oh, very nice. Very
So
impressive.
smacking pretty good.
Yeah. All right. So you grab a wrench and you hit it backwards and you smack him right in the head. And he's like, and he staggers back. Snow, where were you trying to stab him?
In the shoulder.
Okay.
I just want to stop him. I don't want to kill him.
Okay. Yeah. So he charges in, and you flash out with your rapier and get a nice strike right to his shoulder. And you see some blood coming out, and he's like, ah. And man, your cat is loud.
I know.
Pudding approves.
For some reason, she decided it's my cat teddy bear.
Oh, kitten.
Oh.
Getting jealous of Pudgy, apparently.
So as you do that, Snow, in your mind, you hear, good strike. Yeah, mess him up.
Thanks, Puddin'.
Does Kale hear this?
But yeah, Kale hears you say thanks, Pudding. What is your reaction to that, Kale?
I mean, the cat's giving me good luck. What can I say?
I was like, oh, and you're cute too.
Nice.
I don't know anything about telepathic cats. I don't know what's going on.
All right. No, you do not. You have no idea. All right. So, Kale, the ship is going down. Are you going back to the engines? Are you going to go after that guy? What are you doing?
I'm gonna have to go back to the engines, I guess.
right.
Like, can you hold them off to Snow?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I'll dash over there, and did she just say that without an accent?
No.
Okay. I walk over there and run over there and start doing my duct tape, whatever I'm doing.
Your duct tape. Okay, great. That's the way to fix the ship. All right,
Sure.
Fixes everything.
Kale, give me. So I'm gonna have you do a mechanic roll. Mechanic, repair, engine, efficiency, spare parts. Maybe we'll do.
Yeah, it's gonna take some spare
1,
parts.
2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6 on your base. It's gonna be a 4 difficulty. Snow. All right. So you got 2 of these dudes now. One's got a wound in his shoulder. The other one took a nice wrench to the head. They are both, however, going to come at you together.
Okay.
So, can you give me some kind of evasive or some kind of
I think
defensive
this would
type roll?
be cunning. So
Yeah, this is. Or you could do that, or you could go scrapper, like quick dodge, acrobatics and dodge. So
okay. Sure. So quick acrobatics and dodge.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 is your base dice.
Okay.
Since there's 2, I will say this is a 4 difficulty.
I guess I'll burn 2 more. Ugh. So that's.
And remember, guys, there are things called refreshment scenes where you can get your dice pulls back. So don't be afraid to use them.
So
you do that in the middle of a fight. You're like, whew, take a break for a second. Time out.
Time out. Hang on, guys. Let's have some nice drinks.
Okay, so I'm using 2 more.
March, is that your roll? 5 successes? Was that your latest one?
No. Sorry. I threw 2 more dice, and I'm gonna roll now.
Okay, go for it.
No.
Jesus.
Oh, me too.
8 dice.
My goodness.
Oh, boy.
Good.
That's what I got. 8 dice. Wow.
All right.
Wow. To
Oh, wait,
both of
Okay,
you.
then.
Mark, could you move the dice roll to the upper left, just so we can see the pictures too?
Oh,
Oh
sorry.
my god! Wow, that's incredible. That is-
All right. Well, Jen, you do your roll, so I'll see what happens.
Oh, I did. I got 2.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Those
Yeah.
are both not so great.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
That means we got to die back, right?
Oh yeah. So the dice pool. If you spend a dice pool, you get that back, and you add 1 extra to your dice pool now. For the failure, you get an extra 1. So that'll help you on the next roll. It can never go above 10, though, guys. Just so you know. Not that I think you're at that, but okay. So the guys, So one of them punches you in the gut, and the other one lands a blow across your face.
Oh.
Ouch.
Can I use one of my secrets?
Yeah. What's secret?
Secret stealth.
Oh yeah.
So
Tell people.
I make myself invisible for 10 minutes now.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So she Snow has the ability to turn herself invisible. So after they land the blows, but as soon as they do that, you disappear.
Yeah.
And they're like,
I'm gonna get the heck out of the way.
And they're kind of staring like, what the heck? They've never seen anybody turn invisible before. They're like, what sorcery is this?
Oh man, I imagine through their minds they're essentially thinking, "Holy crap, we literally punched her out of existence."
Yep.
Everything on you is also invisible, including Pudding, I'll say. And Pudding says, "Oh my, what just happened?"
I reacted slowly.
Well, I mean more about, are we invisible?
Oh, yeah. That happens sometimes. I mean, we can, yeah. And this time I'm going to try and think it to her, because saying it out loud would be really stupid.
All right, yes, she can hear your thoughts.
Great.
So she'll be like,
I'm
wow,
sorry.
that's an amazing talent.
Yeah, you pick some things up when you're going to bounty hunter school, the academy.
All right, now stop getting punched and take these guys out.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go after them again and try and take them out one at a time.
By the way, so Kale, for you, so you went to work on the engines, but you thought when Snow was talking to Pudding, she was flirting with you before, so you got distracted by looking at her because you think an attractive woman is into you, and so you weren't paying full attention to your repairs, and you kind of pulled the wrong thing, and some more like gases started spewing out, and that seems to make things worse.
Oh, jeez.
So now the ship is kind of shuddering and kind of moving back and forth.
I'll just be like, it's okay, it's a process.
and Stargo, you hear that through the intercom from Kale. Do you say anything back?
Just as long as your process doesn't get us killed.
Wait, now. I didn't know we had an intercom. I should have said, barrel row.
Yes, there are intercoms at various parts along the ship.
All right, cool.
Including the engine room and the cockpit, of course. All right, so Snow, you're going to try to take these guys out?
Yeah.
Okay, so how are you doing that?
I guess it's gonna have to be Scrapper, because Weapons Master doesn't really help me much here. So it's gotta be Scrapper.
So you're gonna use some martial arts?
Yeah. And
cool. So let's see. Martial arts, quick, precise. Yeah, let's do probably all those. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, right?
Yep.
Okay. So since you're invisible, you have a nice advantage. So
Yay.
This is only a 2.
Okay.
I'll also say.
Wait. Got it.
Oh, you got it exactly, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. You're gonna also say.
I'll say since you're invisible, you can attack both at once.
Oh, great.
Sweet. All right. Cool. So, all right. So, what do you do to these guys?
I'm gonna go. I didn't want to have to kill him. I wanted.
By the way, as you're about to do this, Pudding's like karate chop.
Yep, and that's what I do. I'm gonna listen. Pudding has not yet led me astray. I am going to listen to Pudding, and I'm gonna right to the neck, knock him out.
Pudding will become your martial art sensei.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty
so
cool,
let's say
portable sensei.
Let's say one of them. Yeah, you give a nice kind of like knife hand blow to their neck, taking them down, and the other one you deliver a nice reverse roundhouse kick to his temple.
Beautiful.
And Kale, you glance back and all you see are these two guys like flailing around like for some reason. Like you don't know what's happening, like what's going on with these guys because you don't see anybody hitting them.
Must be having seizures or something weird.
Yeah, exactly. And then they both collapse and they're unconscious.
Convenient. Good. Hey, so when we do our key, we get XP. Can we use that XP for something else besides experience?
You can use it to add a dice to your pool.
Okay. Because I figure, this is a prelude story, so why not, right?
Oh, that's true. Good point. Yeah. Yes, you can add a dice to your pool.
Okay, cool. Is it my turn?
Yeah. So, and by the way, Snow, why don't you can get a key of excellence again.
Sweet.
Take it. You took out 2 people.
Really?
All right. Yeah. Yeah. So, Kale, what are you doing now? You still trying to fix the engines?
I'm gonna try really hard now to fix it. No distractions. Everybody's down or disappeared.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try to fix this thing. So I'm gonna use my XP to give me an extra die, and I'm gonna go ahead and use. I have 4 die.
By the way, folks, remember we're doing this as part of. Sorry, Mark. We're doing this part of Roll20CON, which is to raise money for Cybersmile, a really cool charity to help victims of cyberbullying. I just put the link again in the chat, and it's on our homepage of supergeekedup.com. We're playing Lady Blackbird right now. If you just joined us, we got some other cool games coming up today. Mutants and Masterminds, a superhero RPG, and Fate Accelerated. In the chat, Greg says, always listen to Pudding, otherwise she might desert you.
Oh, zing.
Yeah.
You should tweet that.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me. I should check Twitter in case anybody's. You can tweet us at Super Geeked Up as well. All right, so yeah, sorry. What are you doing there, Kale?
So I really need to get this engine fixed. So what's my? I'm gonna throw in like all my die plus an XP.
Oh,
So-
wow, all right. You're going for broke. Nice. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's got all in, but I don't remember how much was it. 5?
Oh, and your base die, you mean?
Yeah.
1, 2, mechanic, repair, engines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 on your base. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 actually on your base. Sorry.
Okay. So I'm gonna throw another 4. So that's
10
my max.
dice. All right.
What should be like 1 success. All right, let's see what happens. 5 successes.
All right, 5
Nice.
successes. Very nicely done.
Nice.
All right. So, yep. So you're like, I was just kidding around before, and you get to work, and you very speedily actually fix up the engine, and well, at least now the ship, it stops smoking, and Snargle, you're able to level out the ship.
Oh, thank goodness.
Good.
So the engine is not completely repaired, but the ship was not in danger of crashing anymore.
Better than it was before.
Yes. All right.
Awesome.
So now, actually, folks, let's do. I just got to use the facilities. Let's do a quick break here. All right, we'll be back. And if anybody needs to get a drink or anything else, we'll be back in like 1 minute, folks, or 1 or 2 minutes, and we will continue with what's happening next. We have an invisible Snow and some other and a cat who can do telepathy apparently. All right, and we'll see what else happens to these guys. All right, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll see you in a second. We'll continue.
Sweet.
Nate, sing the song. No, I'm teasing.
Excalibur, Excalibur. Where'd it go? Something I was looking at has just disappeared. Interesting. I concur.
All right. All right, who's here? Marks? Oh, indeed. Okay.
Indeed.
All right, folks. So we're going to start here in just a minute again. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for helping us raise money for Cybersmile as part of Roll20CON. Please keep chatting with us. Tweet us at SuperGeekedUp. Also, if you're in the chat right now, give me the name of a city or a town that could be in this world. All right. So we'll start here in just all right. Well, actually, let's see. So Snargo, you've got the ship under control now.
Thank God.
So what are you doing?
I guess rerouting back to our destination course, and obviously.
Oh, actually, yeah. So actually, you know what? Sorry, this is what's going to happen. Captain Hunter. Is going to he's going to, he's going to come in and say, make an emergency landing at the nearest port.
Well, if you say so. So, let's see.
All right. So in the chat, Lister's Mate is using the name of his own town, Galax, Virginia, but let's say it's Galax. That's kind of a cool
that
name.
Works. Yeah.
So he says, make an emergency landing in Galax.
Aye. Hope my uncle isn't there.
That's so you're plot a course to there, right?
Yep.
All right, and that's actually quite close. All right, so you're heading there. Kale, what are you doing?
Cleaning up the mess and tying up those pirates.
Actually, as you went over to do that, you see them somehow. They get flipped onto their backs and their hands are bound as if magically.
Wow.
So all right.
Do I suspect? I have some sorcery, so I suspect that there's some magic going on here.
All right. So Jen's back.
Sorry, guys. Making some
Yeah, I just narrated it as Kale was about to go tie them up, but instead he saw them kind of just get tied magically, apparently. So I had is Snow just kind of tied their hands up, but to Kale's eyes, it was just happening like somehow magically their hands were getting tied together. All right.
Awesome.
Okay, yeah. What's your response to that?
So I do have some sorcery. Do you think I know enough about magic to think that maybe somebody's invisible or she's invisible?
What do you think? Have you seen invisibility before? Well, that's kind of obviously you haven't seen it, but it's invisible. But have you seen anybody? People. Have you known anybody who can do that before?
I don't know.
Well, and it's not magic; it's stealth.
I haven't exactly determined. Oh, Dreaming Dark in the chat has how goes the mayhem? That's our dungeon master for our D&D game. He's on vacation right now, but hey, I'm glad he could tune in. Yeah, so it's different than like the magic you use, Kale. So maybe let's say you haven't really exactly seen this before.
Okay, so I'll be just like, who's doing this? What's going on here?
And then in your mind, Snow, you'll hear, that dummy will never figure it out.
I know. I'm gonna go back out and come back in. It'll be great.
Oh, jeez.
Once they're tied up, I'm gonna walk out of the room, and then I'm gonna come back in and. Oh, guys, what a mess!
Before you do that, though, Pudding will say to you, "Hey, that shiny jewel they took, he hid it over in that compartment."
Ooh.
Okay, I'm gonna go try and get it.
You should probably get it. I don't really trust these two guys with it, because my previous owner, he said it has some really could be used for a very powerful thing if combined with other things.
Okay.
And he was trying to keep it safe.
Good to know. Then yeah, let me go take care of that. I don't blame you for not wanting them to have a hold of it. They are not the brightest
So I don't like this cat.
paints in the palette.
Yeah, she says yes. Women are much smarter. She's a female cat. I decided.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try and go get the jewel. So is it? Would it be a sleight of hand or would it be a?
Yeah, or you're
cunning?
You're gonna try to do it without him noticing, right?
Well, I'm invisible.
Yeah, well, he's not gonna notice you. But are you gonna try to do it where he doesn't notice this thing like floating in?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, let's do some kind of so cunning, stealth, sleight of hand for sure. I guess you're trying to hide it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Let's see. So let's say it's a 3. Difficulty.
So 3. I'm gonna go ahead.
So Mark, are you like Mark? Actually, I could possibly do an opposed roll here. Are you doing any are you looking around for anything out of the ordinary? Like, are you on alert or are you just kind of like?
I probably am because I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Why don't we? Instead of the 3, why don't we do this? Let's just do opposed rolls and see who goes better.
Okay.
So Mark's. Let's see what Kale can do to try to. Oh boy. All right. You have perceptive as one of your things. Well, not too much though. I guess we'll go burglar perceptive. So you get 3.
Okay.
So it's his 3 to my 5. Go ahead.
Yeah. So you definitely have the. You know what? I'm gonna get. You know what, Jen? Add in an extra die just because you're invisible.
Okay. Okay. Ready? Here we go. Oh no! Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Who did the Mark? Did you just roll 0?
Yeah.
He notices absolutely nothing.
This is early days, Cal. He's not very smart.
In the chat, Greg Bond gave a nice update to our new viewers. He says, we have a talking cat and a careening airship. And then Dreamy Dark says, never trust a talking cat. Well, actually, she's really helping Snow out quite effectively.
So far, it's been good, but we'll see.
He's technically an Imperial cat, right? We don't know.
What cat?
The Imperial cat.
Imperial cat?
Yeah.
Imperial cat, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Imperial cat.
Yeah, so I don't know. For now, I'm going to trust her because I have no reason not to. And if I did have a reason not to, she also was reading my thoughts, so I'm kind of screwed.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Well, that's interesting. I don't know if she. Yeah, I'll have to say, I don't know if she can read your thoughts or if she can only when like you're directly
trying to communicate.
Directly trying to communicate with her. Yeah, I would
Okay.
say that. Well, as far as you know, anyway, I'll say that. As far as you know, that's all she can do. All right.
Okay.
So, yep. So you just super easily you just sneak over there. You swipe that thing and it's in your bag or in your backpack or in a little pouch. Where do you put it?
I probably would keep it on my person in like a hidden pouch, maybe on my belt.
Okay, great. Yep. So you like super fast, like lightning. You put it right into your pouch, and then you see Kale. He just kind of looking around like a dumbfounded look on his face. He has no idea what's happening. All right. So, sorry, Jen, you might have been away when we said this. The captain told Snargle to make an emergency landing at the nearest port, which in the chat we got the name of the town is called Galax.
Galax.
So he's about to land there.
Okay. So I'm going to step out and I'm going to step back in as Penelope And oh, guys, they knocked me so hard. I ended up somewhere over there down the hall. It was so strange. But I'm what I miss? Oh, they're tied up now. Huh. All right.
Yeah, I totally did that.
I kind of just slightly roll my eyes. Nicely done. In the veiled contempt.
Well, you know, I work out. Well, anyway, ship's fixed. So I'm not sure if this is. Not sure what's going on right now. So
Actually,
when we
since
check in with Snargle.
Yeah, we're not spiraling towards our peril. He'll go ahead and just key back in on the intercom to the engine room. So, what was the issue? And is Pudding okay?
Oh, yeah. Pudding's fine. She's right here with me. The issue?
You know, a little sabotage and terrible interns.
Oh.
All right. So in Pudding in your mind will say, I recommend we get off the ship here and try to get away. There's probably more of these red sail pirates on board.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. So let's try and do that. Hey, gentlemen. I think it's probably not a good idea to stay on this ship if there were things that were sabotage and explosion. It probably isn't safe. So we should probably go find a place in the port to hold up for a while.
All right, what do you guys say to that?
Yeah, it's not too bad idea. You're pretty street smart for whatever you call them. For an uppity up.
Thank you. You know, you can't grow up on the streets of whatever town I grew up on because I can't think of my name. Can't grow up in Finney without being pretty world-wise. And you definitely can't be a 3-time Miss Finney.
3-time what?
Miss Finney.
The town's name is Finney, right? Oh boy, that was so bad. It was good.
The lies are just getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
I'm starting to notice that I might be overstepping a little. I'm gonna start dialing back a little. So yeah, I think we should go and find maybe some sort of inn or place to stay, get a drink.
Cool. By the way, folks, remember, keep watching. We are going to give a prize pack out from Evil Hat Productions, who make the Fate games, a $25 prize pack there that you can buy pretty much whatever you want on their website, digital-wise anyway. So we'll do that if you're watching the stream. Keep watching. And keep donating if you can, or if you haven't. So any amount obviously always helps out.
And Dreaming Dark, no, I am not Lady Blackbird. I am Snow. I am a bounty hunter, and I am hunting the 2 guys I'm with.
Yes. So Dreaming Dark actually plays Naomi in our normal game, who's the bodyguard of Lady Blackbird. But yeah, so Kale and Snargle have a bounty on their heads, and they're being hunted by Snow. They're totally clueless that she's Snow.
Oh yeah, we're absolutely oblivious.
So what I'm going to try and do when we get to port is I'm going to try and kind of communicate through my network, like the spy network, that I have, get the message to the account that I have the guys.
You can check in with Bertha.
All right, that's somebody else from our main game. All right, so let's see here. All right, so you got the jewel. All right, all safe, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, so you guys, Snargle, you maneuver into port. You make one of your usual, nice landings.
In one fell swoop.
Yeah. As you're, so I guess you're all, so you guys are all leaving the ship, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As you're all the passengers are getting off too. Many of them complaining that this is the worst,
worst cruise they've ever been on.
They're making complaints about cats and the food, rude crew members, and they almost all died.
Sounds about par for the course.
It's an adventure.
Yeah, you know, it could be now in the repertoire of the cruise line.
Although you hear one passenger saying, "I really like that entertainment skit they did in the dining room." I can't wait to ride this ship again.
That's hilarious.
All right. So you guys are in Galax. Hey, what kind of town do you think Galax is? Kind of a smaller port, or place?
I would say it is small but flourishing.
Okay. So it's kind of a nice place?
Yeah, definitely. A little bit more high up there on the standards.
Okay.
They trade in popcorn.
They train popcorn?
They trade in popcorn.
Trade in popcorn. Jeez. All right. All right, cool. And by the way, folks, some people are asking in the chat. Yeah, like you can get all our main episodes of Lady Blackbird are on our site, supergeeked.com, and also synopses of past episodes after this if you ever want to read any of that stuff. Or check them out, the past episodes. All right, so let's see. So, yeah, you guys get off, and all three of you are together right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so, yes, no. What are you telling them guys something? Are you trying to slip away, or?
Real quick.
Yeah.
Sorry. Snargle, as he obviously disembarks the ship with the others, a thought pops into his head. Say, I know you're handy and all, but what were you doing in the engine room down there with Kale?
Y'all said that was where you were going, and I told you when we were up in the place where we put the guys in the thing with the lock and the thing that I was going to come help out. I was going to run by my room, I was going to grab my gear, and I was going to come help out. And so I did. You said you were on the upper decks, and I went.
Well, I don't remember most of that, but I believe it.
Kel, do you believe this?
Like, what kind of gear did you have to grab?
Oh, I mean, my belongings. Obviously, I have a sword, which, comes in handy.
Oh, yeah.
My talent in the Miss Finney pageant was a fencing talent. I did a whole routine. We twirled it, and at the end, there were fireworks. It was amazing.
The Finney Festival?
The Finney Festival, when I was crowned Miss Finney for the third time.
I'm loving this backstory.
Wait, you want to know the real backstory? This is all true.
Wait, what?
This is all true for Snow, and she has now adopted this persona of the badass bounty hunter, lost her accent, and tried to put her past behind her.
Okay, nice.
Oh wow.
Nice.
So, yeah.
All right, very cool. I like it. All right, so okay, yeah. So keep going, guys. Are you going off somewhere, Snow, or?
Yeah. All I need to do is once we get to wherever we're gonna stay, I'm gonna try and just get a message through the kind of spy network that I have the guys.
Okay, so yeah, are you guys going to try to find a lodging place, or?
I think we could use a little R&R.
Sure.
All right, so you're heading to all right, so let's say you're heading to one of the, I don't know, you asked somebody and they kind of referred you to a moderately priced but a nice inn / tavern. What's it called?
Let's see.
Yeah, viewers, what's it called?
Yeah, please, viewers, keep giving us ideas here. The Cat's Pride. That's what it's called.
The Cat's Pride.
Cat's Pride.
Oh, what a coinky-dink.
Right. Actually, yeah. So you know what? Actually, when somebody mentioned that, Pudding will say, "Oh yes, that sounds like the best inn ever. We should totally go there." All right, so you guys make your way.
No, I'm gonna. If we're heading there already, I'm not gonna dissuade anyone from going at this point. So.
Okay.
And she, at this point, she's mainly been communicating her mind with Pudding. All right,
cool.
All right, so you get to the Cat's Pride. It's a pretty nice looking place, pretty homey looking. All right, so what are you guys doing when you get there?
Well, let's see. First off, you know, a little booze to ease over the situation. Who doesn't like to celebrate what you would call a victory?
Yeah, actually, this is a great time for a refreshment scene. And folks, if in this game, refreshment scene is a way for them to get all their dice pool back. But it's supposed to be kind of like a thing where they kind of role play a little bit as well. But anyway, you can, as we go into this, you guys can reset your things to 7, your dice pools if they're not there already. If they happen to be higher, you can keep them higher, for, you know, from failed rolls or something.
Yep.
We're gonna. I think we all sit around a table, and Snow just puts it away and like it's water, and it does nothing.
Wow.
Well, Snargle, not to be outdone, matches it shot for shot.
Ooh, all right. Now, by the way, in the chat, Necrodius says he's back, and he says, please tell me I missed the frying pans. That's a running joke in our D&D command. Actually, sir, you did. Kale used a frying pan to knock a thug in the groin and the head. So we actually did use a frying pan, believe it or not, today. All right, so both of you are like putting back a lot of alcohol?
Yeah, it looks like I am. I may be actually just kind of tossing a couple of the shots back to the cat, and you know.
Okay.
What, the cat's drinking?
The cat wants it.
Yes, the cat is drinking, and the cat says like.
If the cat gets drunk, it should start randomly like talking to us telepathically.
Maybe. Anyway, but the cat says, you got the good stuff. Great.
Always. And then I excuse myself under the guise of going to the restroom, and that's when I'm going to go ahead and drop the message to the network.
Yeah, let's say there's a, so we've kind of established there's kind of, you know, like kind of wireless type, or also kind of like telegraph type things as well in this world. So let's say they have one, you know, in let's say there's maybe a small room off the main kind of room at the end where you can go use that.
Okay.
Real quick, about how long would the captain want us to stay in port?
Well, until the engines are fully fixed. So he's expecting Kale is right down there right now fixing it. So he's probably not going to be too happy when he finds out he's not there.
Snargle asks Kale, so how long you think we get to basically peruse the town?
I guess it matters if we're going back or not. This gig's getting a little hot. Maybe we need to move on to something new.
You know, that's probably a good idea. I'm not a big fan of whoever those thugs were. They're still in the walk-in.
Yep. They're not going anywhere. They have a comfortable, cool place to die.
A little nippy.
Oh, I forgot they're still in the fridge.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Oops.
Well, but if they're in the fridge, they can't talk, so.
Well, you never know. Maybe somebody found them. Who knows? All right. So, all right. What message do you send? Do you send the message to the Count Dan?
I'm going to transmit a message to the Count that I have eyes on the thieves.
Criminal scum.
The cat, I will tell him. I'm going to check in with Puddin, whether Puddin wants to notify her former owner or she wants to keep hanging out with me and going on adventures.
Okay, so she'll respond. I really do like adventures, but I think we probably should get the Black Sun back to the Count. I think it's probably safest with him. If it falls in the wrong hands, it could be really dangerous.
So I'm going to tell him that I found Puddin and the Black Sun. they are safe, and we're on our way.
Okay, he replies back with, excellent. Yes, bring the scoundrels, Pudding and the Black Sun to me immediately.
On our way. And I'm going to go back.
On Elysium, which is kind of like the main Imperial world.
Okay.
All right, cool.
So I'm going to
go All right, so you're going back in.
Back to it.
All right, and you guys are still drinking?
You know, he's gotten a pretty good bit of alcohol in his system, so he's feeling, let's say, not frisky is the word, but goblin-esque. Sure. He'll pat Kel on the shoulder and say, I think I've got an idea, in case we want to make a quick buck.
What's that?
Well, obviously, nobody knows who I am. Nobody knows who you are. We could probably, meander about, mingle with the locals, and see what kind of wares they have to offer before nicking them.
Not a bad idea.
But here's the kicker. If you want, I could be the front man for it, and then use my little goblin-y powers to become someone else.
Am I back at the table for this or not?
Yes,
I would say this was during,
Oh,
probably.
but no, you're right.
And then you caught the tail end of it.
That's why you were away.
Okay.
It's okay, but when you come back, I would say you probably heard, like, become someone else, which is an odd statement.
Nah, not that odd. Okay.
As she comes back, by the way, Kale, in your head, you hear, oh, yum, this is better than milk.
I feel like you said that.
So what?
Something about milk.
I don't even think they have milk here.
Huh. Man, Snargle, I've heard the stories. I never really believed it, but I think there might be a ghost.
And in my head, I start thinking to Puddin', oh, this is too easy.
And then
invisibility only resets once a session, right? So I can't use it again.
Well, actually, during a refreshment scene, you are able to get a secret back. I will grant you the secret back.
Okay.
Oh, so I have my lucky
I wonder if I should save it or if I should just use it for a prank.
Well, that's up to you. But while you're thinking that, Snargle, in your head, you hear, stupid goblins, they don't like milk.
You know what, Gail? I think you might be right. And apparently, they don't like goblins.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So racist ghost. It's worse.
Snow's now plotting a Christmas Carol style.
Visit by the three ghosts.
Visit by the ghosts to drive them to return to the guy and apologize and set their lives on the right path. So,
all right, so
that's what I'm thinking right now.
All right, well, so Puddin's picking up on what you're putting down.
Yep. Because Puddin rocks.
Right. This cat's becoming my favorite character. Anyway, in the chat, Lister's mate says, "Isn't Snargle lactose intolerant?" I don't know. Maybe. I guess maybe milk. So in both your guys' heads, Snargle and Kale, you hear, listen to the pretty lady. You should do whatever she says.
Did you hear that?
I think I did.
I'll look over at this Snow and be like, did you hear that?
Who's the pretty lady? I look around the thing.
Oh, well, huh.
The bartender?
But someone has gotten the wool over our eyes.
The bartender's actually a rather rough-looking dude.
Not the bartender. Not the bartender. I don't know, guys. That's really weird. I think you're right. I think there is a ghost. I think ghosts are scary. They can haunt you. They can follow you. They can, never leave you. Ghosts are. You should do what your ghost says, so they leave you alone.
Oh,
I've never dealt with one I've never dealt with one personally, but
I had a friend who told me this one time about a ghost. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm drinking, and stuff.
I've heard that they can follow you when you've done something that when you've done a wrong to another.
And I cue you two here in your heads. Yes, you've stolen the Black Sun, and you will be punished unless you return it immediately.
I go, what's the Black Sun?
I don't know nothing about a Black Sun. I am an upstanding gentleman.
You goblin liar, you've stolen it.
Do we know it's called the Black Sun?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Okay.
Guys, I think I don't know what they're talking about, but I think we should probably listen.
I think we should probably leave.
I will haunt you for eternity if you do not return it.
So,
guys, do you know what that voice is talking about?
Snargle is both buzzed and confused. An odd combination. He looks over at Kale and looks back at Penelope and says, "Well, it might have something to do with the cat."
Oh, this sweet kitty. Oh, I'd be so sad to have her leave. and then I think I really would. And then
all right, key companionship. Just it. And you guys hear in your head, you should worship that cat. Cats are the most amazing creatures in the world.
Well, we know what kind of pets it liked.
Is a cat-loving racist ghost.
The worst kind of combination.
Cats are much better than goblins.
I don't think we should infuriate it anymore. I think we should go. I think we should go and return whatever the cat to the owner or whatever the Black Sun thing is. I think we should go return it.
Well, since you're working those circles a little bit more, maybe we can give you it, and you can give it to whoever.
What circles?
The richer circles.
Oh, honey, I wish I were rich. I'm not rich.
Are you not? How were you on the passenger ship?
I won a ticket. I told everyone I won a ticket.
That's right. I wasn't there, I don't think.
Yeah, he didn't. Cal didn't know that though. So.
I don't know if that was lucky or unlucky since you got our ship.
I've never been on a ship that's rat infested before, or that had flying brigands, or that went crashing, or that had cats running through the buffet. Sorry, honey, it was new. And
you just haven't lived life yet.
Well, I'm enjoying it. But
today's the first day of your rest of your life.
But on the other hand, I don't want to be haunted by a ghost for the rest of my life. So I really think we should go.
Yes, and then you'll hear, yes, Kale and Snargle, you must accompany Penelope to Elysium and protect her and the cat and return the Black Sun, or the curse will follow you forever.
Wait a minute. How does this ghost know us?
I don't know. It's a ghost. Ghosts know us.
It's just a ghost.
I'm a ghost, you idiot. Of course I know everything.
Okay, great, mystical, powerful bigot. Bye. So, I guess.
Well, I mean, we're gonna have to go back to the ship to go get it then.
I wanted to sleep on a comfy bed for once.
If I think to put in to say, hey, do you want to make as the ghost make the Black Sun appear so they don't have to go back for it?
And she'll say just to you, oh yes, great idea. These fools won't believe anything.
Okay.
And then she'll say to you guys, no, with my amazing powers, I can magically transport the Black Sun here. Poof!
And I'm gonna do a sleight of hand and plunk it in Snargle's glass.
Okay, do a roll for sleight of hand.
Okay. So it would be.
Let's see here.
Sleight
So cunning, stealth, deception, sleight of hand. I guess let's say, right?
4.
So 5.
So it would be 5. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Oh, very good. Nice job. 4 successes. All right. So yes, the cat. So it's you don't know. The ghost says that, and it goes poof. And what did you say? You're putting it in his glass.
Yeah. So there's a tink.
Yes, and all of a sudden you hear it, and then Xargo, you see the Black Sun is now in your ale.
He ducks under the table.
Like in fear?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hold on to this for safekeeping because I'm a little concerned about your goblin friends.
I'm always concerned about him.
So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna put it in my pocket, and then I'm actually gonna put it back in the hiding place.
Okay.
All right, well,
go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
No.
Are we gonna do this now, or are we gonna maybe sleep and then go do this ghost quest?
Yeah.
Big ghost quest.
I mean, it's gonna be a process, right? It's not a. We got to go to another planet, right?
Another city or world, yeah.
Another world, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys can sleep if you want. In the chat, listener's mate said, call Peter Venkman from the Ghostbusters, obviously, to help.
All right, so how are we going to get there?
Wait, so first, are you going to sleep? Or are you still talking?
Well, let's just say I'm slurringly asking, so how are we going to get there from here? Our ship's down.
Oh, honey, we can get past on another ship.
Shouldn't we put in our 2 weeks' notice?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You hear in your minds, aren't you two supposed to be excellent thieves? Why don't you just steal a ship?
Well, sorry, powerful ghost, but we usually pick off the little things that are on people, not the people that are on things.
I have no idea what that meant. You're drunk.
Well, ships are generally bigger, and thus harder to steal.
All right, it doesn't say anything about that. All right, so you guys going to bed, or are you still chatting?
We need. So, are we deciding that we're stealing a ship? Are we taking our own ship, or are we going on someone else's? Are we getting passage?
You know what? I mean, Snargle's never stolen a ship before, and I don't think Kale has either. Might as well try something new and exciting.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think if Snow would be down with that. Snow might not be down with that.
All right, so what would you suggest to them then?
I mean, well, let's see. I just don't want them getting in any more trouble so that I have trouble getting them where I need them to go to get in trouble. I guess I can try and radio the captain and find a way to get us passage on another ship on his dime that I can make seem coincidental.
Yeah, or I mean, maybe you could.
Or I can talk to the captain and say, hey, you know, can you have the crew hop on board this other ship for a little while?
Or maybe the Count could provide you guys with a small ship that you could take. He could provide the money for that.
Yeah, that works.
All right, cool. That's totally. I'll say the Count will totally do that if you want, but you just need to explain to these two how you're procuring that.
So that contest I won also had a small cash prize. And while I say I'm not well off, that cash prize didn't hurt. And so I thought, you know, we could maybe use that to go transport. So I've arranged for some tickets if you want to go. Get rid of this ghost, and we can go.
Or better idea, we take a ship and keep the money.
Well, that's a fantastic idea. I don't want to do anything that could possibly jeopardize my winnings, so I think we should stay away from the whole capital crimes world. It does sound exciting, though. Perhaps on the way back?
Well, that'll take a bit. All I'm hearing right now is bark, bark, bark. Chicken.
For chicken? Okay, I get it. I was like, what?
Okay.
Hey, Cal, so are you cool with going along with Penelope's plan?
Oh, I suppose. But on the way back, let's steal the ship.
Deal.
Fine.
All right, very good. You have your plan. Let's say you head up. You get like rooms there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Kale and Snargle say you get one rooms. Snow's in another room with the cat.
So we I guess finally receive our rooms. Snargle, before going to bed, will actually use his warp shape to essentially become a foot taller, have a bulbous beer gut, and appear darkly red-skinned as opposed to his pale green.
From all the drinking?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Okay. All right, sure, why not? Absolutely. You do have the warping ability. While you're sleeping, for some reason, you have strange dreams about chasing mice and cleaning yourself and drinking lots of milk.
Interesting. That's yeah, it must be the ghost. We're gonna go with that.
This is a weird ghost.
Right? Damn feline apparitions.
All right. So you guys wake up. As you start to come down, I'll say the rooms, we're on the upper floor. As you start to come down the stairs, you see Logan and Scrappy talking to the bartender, and they're shivering.
Not those two again.
But you know what? I'm not sure if anybody else has noticed the drastic change in Snargle yet, but he's going to keep walking downstairs.
Oh, you still look like that?
Yes. And he'll go up to the counter to sort of like listen to what they're saying before telling the bartender, I need booze. He's dropped the accent and changed the pitch in his voice.
Okay. Yeah, they don't. Nope, they don't seem to realize you're the same goblin as before.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold back and wait.
I think we should get going as quickly as possible. I mean.
Yeah. Do you guys want to try to while they're talking to the bartender? You guys want to try to sneak out of there, or?
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, are they just picking up drinks themselves to?
They're trying to get information from the bartender.
Okay.
Yeah, we should get going fast.
And you hear them specifically talking about you guys.
Okay.
And the bartender is starting to tell them that He remembers 3 people fitting that description.
All right, well, let's try to sneak out.
Yeah.
All right, who wants to make a sneaky roll?
I will, because I'm probably the best at it, right?
Yeah, you got cunning, stealth,
Hide.
hide, deception. Well, cunning, stealth, hide for sure. I guess that would be it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Well,
I'm rolling 4. I'm going to also throw in 3 more.
Okay, yeah, you got all your dice pulled back, so why not?
Yeah.
yes, and would I be able to make a roll to basically try to enter them in a conversation and distract them from possibly being able to eye Snow and Kale?
Sure. Absolutely.
Okay, so am I rolling this?
Yeah, go. You can go and roll it. What do you get, 2?
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see
hope
if Snargle can help out here.
Come on,
All right,
Snargle.
So you're probably using Sly, right?
Oh yeah, he's slouched over at the bar and says, "Goblin," and just laughing to himself.
Lister's mate, I do not have suggestion yet. That's down the line. I need to hit my key a few more times.
Oh yeah, he was saying if Snow has the ability of suggestion.
Oh, well, if that roll ends up failing, I guess I can use my other secret, but once we get there.
Well, that's, I think, only, it's only for...
it's only for Bounty Hunter. Okay.
All right, but anyway, so Snargle, so since you're trying to distract them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you're using your Sly trait.
Yes.
So that would be, let's say, Sly... I guess crafty, sneaky, distractions,
and bluff.
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Excellent.
Nice.
And for the halibut, I will go ahead and throw in an extra die, making it 7.
All right.
Merkaba!
Oh, very well, very good. 6 successes. Nice job.
Indeed.
All right. And what are you? So what are you saying to them?
Yeah, I think I remember seeing a goblin. He was a thin fella. I didn't like the cut of his jib.
Okay. All right. So, all right. So you're chatting with them, and they, they for some reason they seem very interested in what you have to say. So they're very, very focused on you, and.
During the conversation, I'd like to bring up, do you think ghosts hate goblins?
And then they actually get a little apprehensive. Ghosts? What? Is it ghosts around here?
Well, apparently.
All right. And as you're talking about ghosts, Kale and Snow. All right, so you guys are sneaking out behind them. Snow, you do bump into a table. It makes a little noise, but they don't. They're so enthralled with Snargle, they don't turn around.
Thanks, Snargle.
He's helping.
All right, so you two make it out of the. You make it out.
I feel weird affection for these guys.
I mean, hey, a great pair.
Yeah, it's a team. Like, it's feeling team-like.
Yeah.
I'm about to go turn them in, and that sucks. We're having fun. Because they're just such easy marks.
So, let me get this straight. It's like stealing candy from a baby.
Yes. Yes, but it's fun. For someone like Snow who's been adventuring alone for so long, it's to have people actually interacting with her and getting to kind of,
Yep.
Oh man!
All right, so
run the heists that she sees run.
All right, so Snargle, I'm gonna say then you kind of disengage at one point from them, right, and exit as well.
Well, he gets his drink to go, and tips the bartender with a coin, and then pats Scrappy on the shoulder before making his exit.
All right, great. And as you leave, you hear them still muttering about ghosts.
Good.
All right, making your way to the ship.
Oh, yes.
You said, Jen, did you say this is like a ship you booked passage on?
Yeah.
Okay. So is it like kind of like another passenger ship like you were just on, or?
Whatever the count could get us. So
right.
it doesn't
Well,
have to be super fancy. But
yeah, it's definitely not that big then, let's say, as the other one that you were just on.
Okay.
But it's still a nice ship. It's kind of just for, smaller groups of people.
Okay.
All right. So you guys make your way to that. I asked in the chat and for a name, and Greg says the Ouroboros. So sure.
Oh, nice. I like it.
Yeah.
True
Good name. All right. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. All right. So let's see. By the way, folks, remember, if you can donate to Cybersmile, that's what we're doing here for Roll20CON. The link is right at the homepage of our website. You can donate. Any amount is a huge help. Thanks very much. And we're gaming all day for that. So stick with us. Okay. So yeah, you get the Ouroboros. There's nothing really gets in your way there or any trouble. And so you board the ship. And yeah. So let's say, what do you think? There's like I guess maybe this ship is so it's not super huge. So maybe there's like a main cabin with kind of just like rows of seats or something. Is that what you think, or what do you guys think?
How long's the trip?
So nothing's super far away in this world. So I'm gonna say it's a day's journey.
Okay. Yeah, then seats in the cabins works for me. I mean,
okay.
Have to get there.
Let's say you guys you're having 3 seats all next to each other.
Okay.
Like all in a row. All right. And of course,
where's Pudgy gonna sit?
I'm a backpacker on my lap. Small children and animals should be secured either in the seat next to you or on your lap for the duration of the trip.
Oh yeah, pudding gives you a dirty look, Kale. How Cat's giving you a dirty look, I'm not sure, but let's say you just got a vibe.
How you know is they look at you.
Yeah.
Squint its eyes and shit.
Right.
Ears go back.
Yep.
Since Snargle still has his drink, he'll offer some to the cat. Maybe that'll improve its mood.
So if it's your drink?
Yes.
Oh yeah, sure.
Couldn't have a good time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We have a telepathic lush cat companion.
Yeah, if you just join us, we have a telepathic cat who likes getting drunk.
Oh yeah.
I like it. So we take the flight, yeah?
Oh yeah. So you're on your way. It's pretty smooth sailing. Got some nice views. It's pretty nice weather. Then about halfway through the journey, you hear there's an explosion around the ship.
Oh my God.
It didn't hit the ship itself, but it was. You guys know, you've been around enough. It was a cannon fire, and then you see a Red Sails pirate ship off the port side.
Of course. Wow.
How'd they find us? Is there weapons on the ship, or is it just totally disarmed, unarmed?
Okay. Let's talk about. Let's see. Well, so it's not a warship. However, what do you think? Do you think because pirates obviously are fairly frequent in this world, would ships like this have some kind of maybe defenses?
Oh yeah, if they expect that there's a chance they'll try and get boarded, I think they'd absolutely have an armory or something.
Yeah, I was going to say it's probably equipped with a light weapon system just because of the type of ship, but obviously there's armaments for the crew.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Let's say that. Let's say there's a couple cannons on each side. Definitely far less well equipped than the pirate ship is in terms of firepower. Anyway, so the pirate ship kind of pulls up. Flies up alongside the other one, and the other ship, your ship, the Ouroboros, actually slows down to match speed with the pirate ship, The pirates may be communicating with the cockpit. You don't know, obviously wireless. You can't hear that if they are. But anyway, so they. So I don't know. Are you guys doing anything? It looks like the pirates are getting ready to put like like kind of a plank thing across so they can board.
Unopposed?
Yeah, I'm
It
not.
looks like the captain of this ship is going along with whatever the pirates' demands are.
Well,
It doesn't mean you guys have to go along with it.
No. I think we're going to take over the ship after all. Let's do it.
oh boy, mutiny.
Okay. Well, if that's what you want to do, that's what we'll do. So, I guess we'd run up to try and take the cockpit, or do you want to try and fight off the pirates, or?
So they're not on board yet. If you want to try to take the cockpit, you can totally try to do that before the pirates board.
How many pirates are boarding?
Well,
Haven't started yet.
Yeah, they haven't started yet. They're trying to get the stuff ready.
A ship full.
You can see a comp. You can see at least 20 pirates on that ship right now.
Okay. Oh, yep. No, Snargle with his newfound gut jiggles up and down as he hurriedly paces towards the cockpit.
Okay. And Kale and Snow, are you heading with him or?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to let these guys out of my sight. So.
Okay.
I like beer gut Snargle.
And I'm still not sure why, but sure, it's cool.
Yeah, I'm going to follow.
He's Bargle.
Yeah.
Bargle, yeah.
I do have some concealed knives on me, by the way.
Snargut.
Snargut, nice.
Snargut.
And by the way, Pudding is actually sleeping right now because all that alcohol really got to her.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Okay.
So
you hear like
she's
purring
snoring.
in her head?
No, but you hear some snoring.
Okay.
All right. So what are you doing? Are you kicking in the door? Or are you just opening it? What are you doing?
Oh yeah. No, he's definitely just busting through there as fast as he can. If the door isn't already open, obviously.
No, the door's closed, but you give it a nice goblin jump kick, and it flies open. And there's basically the captain and the co-captain, co-pilot there.
First mate.
Yeah, first mate. Thank you. That's what we call it.
No problem.
Okay.
And so they spin around and they're like, "What the?"
All right,
Well
you see
done.
those guys out there? They're coming aboard to kill everybody on this ship. So either you step out of the way and let me fly this thing, or we're all gonna die.
I think you should listen to him.
The captain's actually a woman, let's say, and she's like, "What? How do you know that?" They just said there's 3 criminals on this ship. Maybe it's you.
Do you not recognize that insignia? Those are red sails. They deal in death, destruction, and obviously stealing everyone's shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't put a ship full of criminals on your ship for 3 criminals. It's just the math doesn't compute. So
It's true. And the judicial system in Elysium is where we're going.
Elysium, yes.
Yeah, and the judicial system in Elysium is pretty harsh. I mean, they tend to take care of things there. It's a pretty safe city. So I think that this is the more imminent threat, the ones who are shooting at us and could knock us out of the sky. Just a thought, though.
Well, I don't know how we'll. I think they're gonna blow us apart for sure unless we turn you guys over. So I just.
Well, here's the thing. First of all, why are you assuming it's us? Second of all, he's a really good pilot.
Yep.
Well, maybe because you burst in here like a bunch of thugs. Although
He burst in here to help because he's a really good pilot.
Really? She looks him over like he looks really out of shape.
I mean,
Hey, just because I don't move much doesn't mean I can't make this ship move better.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's true. I think we. Yeah.
All right. So somebody, how about this? Do you want somebody trying to do a roll to convince her, or do you want to just do some forceful?
Would
stuff?
it be? Well, does anyone have persuasion or intimidate?
No, that's Captain Cyrus is the one that does that.
Okay, I mean, otherwise, yeah, because I don't think my cunning stuff will help me because I don't have it yet.
You could try to use your deception thing.
Okay.
If you want. I don't know. Do you guys? I guess you guys don't really have anything that would help here, do you?
You know what? I think Snargle might be able to use his piloting skills to name off exactly the maneuvers needed to escape this situation. And
that's good.
Also, every part that isn't necessary and can be thrown off the ship to gain more speed and maneuverability.
All right, that's an excellent idea. All right, so why don't you make a piloting roll to try to convince her?
So
what do you want to use?
Pilot, daring, maneuvering, tricky flying, and
navigation.
Navigation, possibly
Sure.
atmospherics.
Well, I'll give you one of those two, one of navigation or atmospherics.
Okay, navigation then.
So that was that 1, 2,
and then
3, 4, 5,
can I assist
6.
with Bounty Hunter for gadgets?
Sure.
Okay. So I'm gonna just kind of subtly say, it looks like that thing over there is a thing that we could, if we were out through the thing. I mean, while I was training for Miss Finney, they had us learn some electronics, and I think that might work.
Yeah, the hydroquadric converter.
Yeah, we could throw it overboard if we connect that blue wire to that orange wire.
And how about
I mean, I don't know. My understanding's fairly elementary, but
can I throw in another die to help them by being like, you mean the whatever to the whatever part?
Sure.
Parts.
Sure. Who are you giving the die to?
I thought it was just Snargle rolling.
Oh, Snow's also rolling to help. Right?
I thought he just got my die.
Oh, they wanted to each
So
give me
you're
a
both
die.
giving one die to Snargle. I understand.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, here goes nothing.
In the chat, by the way, Necrodius says, okay, time to throw the goblin off the ship to lighten the load. Oh.
Aww.
No, we need
Sorry, did you already roll 8?
Yes.
7
7?
successes. Wow.
Yes.
Wow. All right. So, yeah, you guys, particularly Snargle, but you guys also, wow, man, you guys are just spouting off like all this jargon and super fast, and you're having this conversation, and she's just like, whoa, she is so amazed, and you guys just look like the experts, the most crazy experts in ships ever. So she's just like, okay, wow, yeah, you know your stuff, and she just gets up and offers you her seat.
Oh, excellent. He literally hops over the chair and plants himself firmly within it.
And I'm just going to suggest for safety that we lock this cabin for now so nobody can get in.
Yeah, good idea.
So barricade the door.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, sure, you barricade the door.
Can we now do the barrel roll too?
Yeah,
when they're crossing over the gangplank, just barrel roll.
Well, that's what I'm about to say. Actually, right now they are crossing over the gangplank.
Oh yeah, no, I think we should. I think we should because this is for charity and people are watching for charity and have suggested that we barrel roll for charity. I say we barrel roll for charity.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
for charity.
Charity. All right, so
Okay.
yeah, so that's gonna be another Daredevil pilot type thing, right, Snargle?
Yep.
Speaking of charity, folks, I'm gonna put that Cybersmile link, direct donate link in the chat again for Roll20CON. There it
Let's
goes.
see. 1, 2, 3. So I'm looking at a 4 die roll here.
So what do you wait? Oh, pilot, daring, tricky flying, evasion. Is that what you're doing? Or
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, evasion could work. So that would be 5 in total, I think.
sure.
All right. And what would you say is the
let's see.
difficulty of this?
Let's see. So the thing is attached to you. I'm trying to think how strongly that thing would be attached. So let's maybe make it slightly more difficult, but probably not too crazy. Let's say a 3.
Just 3? Okay.
Yeah.
I got a bad feeling about this. But, you know what? Let's go for it. I'll use...
Maybe the ghost will help us.
Dual barrel roll. I am. I'll throw in 2 extra dice from my pool.
In the chat, people are telling you to do barrel rolls. They're getting excited. Yes.
Okay, you know what? Let's make this the
Barrel
most
rolls for
successful barrel.
charity.
I'm going to dump all of my dice into this roll. And
Now, you've already used secret though, right?
I thought it refreshed on the rest.
I gave her. All right, I'll give you your back too. Sure.
And if you obviously don't want me to give it, that's fine. Because let's make this barrel roll good.
Yeah, let's make this barrel worth it.
Yeah, let's make this happen.
He punches it with all his might and immediately turns it so that basically the side of the ship will veer upward and probably dislodge the gangplank and all of the goons on it. Woo! Wow!
Was that
Wow.
4?
I'm glad you did that.
Yeah.
How many dice did you roll?
11.
Pool, which was 6 plus the 5 I had.
Oh.
Oof. Good thing you used them all.
Yeah.
All right, before successes, that is enough. Very good. All right, yeah. So you yank the yoke to the right, and so the ship breaks away from the gangplank. As you do, the gangplank falls away. Several pirates just fall away into space. Some of them are hanging onto ropes now onto the ship, not onto their ship, and you also cause their ship to kind of rock like back and forth as well. And that you perform a very, very awesome barrel roll. Now I'm assuming though, not all of you, since there's only 2 seats, are actually strapped in. So besides Snargle, the rest of you are kind of tumbling all around.
Tuck your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tap tumbling.
Pudding wakes up during this barrel roll, and you could feel her claws into your back, trying to hang up for dear life, Snow. And she's saying, "What the hell is going on?"
And I think to her, barrel roll for charity.
She's
It's
like,
charity, and why do we care?
she's like, "Oh, okay, that's okay then." All right, so you complete your expert barrel roll. Kale and Snow, you kind of land on your asses pretty hard. As does the pilot and co-pilot. Well, the co-pilot, I guess, maybe was still strapped in. You hear back in the cabin passengers kind of bouncing around. The ones who weren't strapped in.
Yeah, that's why they tell you to wear your seatbelt.
Yep. That's now on airplanes, you know why they say that, because you never know when they're going to pull barrel roll.
True that.
All right. So you're away from the pilots. You are hearing though cannon fire around you. They're trying to hit you still.
Of course.
So what are you doing?
I guess we need to fire back. I guess I'll try to grab one of the cannons.
Snow and Kale, if you want, you can man the cannons.
Yeah.
All right, and evasive maneuvers.
Yeah.
All right, everybody makes rolls. You're going to do evasive maneuvers. You guys are going to try to make rolls to try to hit them with your cannons. So figure out what you can use for those. Oh, so Mark, you still need me to look at your sheet, right?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Sure. Oh boy, I don't know, Marks. You're not who got shooting, I guess.
It'll keep them distracted.
Right. I guess we'll use tricky.
Fire.
Wow, I have no idea what to use for you.
I know how to fix weapons, ship weapons, so I'm assuming that means I can at least fire.
Let's do mechanics sabotage. It's not really that, but that's the closest I can get. Fine. So
I'll give you sabotage their ship with my cannon.
I'll give you 3. I'll give you 3 marks as a base.
Okay. I'm just gonna go with that and see if I get lucky.
All right.
Because you know.
So I don't know. What is Snow? I guess Weapon Master shooting aim would follow for Snow, right?
Yep.
So 4 dice for you as a base.
Okay.
I got one success.
Oh boy. And from Snargle, roll whatever piloting stuff applies.
I'm looking at a solid 5 or 6 right now.
I have 3 left.
All right, which ones are you using?
I'm going to throw 2 more in there, so I'm going to be up to 6.
Okay, great. And Snargle, yeah, you can go ahead and roll yours.
All right.
Okay, so 1 success for Kale and 3 for both Snow and Snargle. All right, so you guys fire your 2 cannon bolts, one right, almost simultaneously. Cannonballs, that is. Kale's, yours, well, it kind of flies right over the heads of the pirates, but you kind of scare them. And Snow's blast, though, gets a nice blast right through one of their sails or mast or whatever you call it on a ship. So that does some nice damage.
Good job. I helped set you up for that shot really good.
And then Snargle, yep, you do some nice tricky flying. You're zipping around, twisting all over the place, and you manage to avoid their blast from the pirate ship. And the pirate ship starts to kind of veer off course, and it doesn't look like they're going to be able to keep up with you.
Oh, excellent. My uncle ain't never going to believe this.
Your uncle?
Well, he's very fond of his aunt and uncle.
Oh, that's right. I forgot we established that. All right. You making tracks towards Elysium?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
At least that's where we're originally heading, right?
Yeah, that's where you're originally heading. All right, cool. Folks, keep chatting away, please, or tweet us at Super Geeked Up. You can make some suggestions or just comment on what you think is going on. All right, great. So you're going to stay in the pilot seat, right, Snargle?
Where else would he be?
Okay, good. All right. I'm assuming you're probably going to floor it, I'm assuming. That's what you like to do.
Oh, yeah, let's get there as fast as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So you push it for all it's worth. The captain is kind of complaining to you about running your ship, but you don't really care. And Kale, you probably say something like, don't worry, it's fine. He ruins all the ships we're on. Let's fix them.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. So several hours later, you arrive at Elysium.
Perfect.
Now, this ship was all, it's an official, it's clear to have Imperial flight plan was already clear with the Imperials. They were expecting the ship to land there, so there's no problems. They don't know you guys are on board.
Well, we'll set her down.
So I'm going to encourage Puddin to give a little bit of ghostly advice, and also to have me give the Black Sun back to Snargle or Kale when we get close to the Count.
Okay, wait. What ghostly advice do you want her to give to the guys?
Just to remind them that the ghost is still there and she's watching until you turn it in, kind of thing.
Okay, great.
And,
right,
and I'm also, Snow's starting to think about the holding cells at the Count's estate, and starting to think of how she might be able to set them up.
Okay.
These guys are kind of growing on her, and she wants to make sure they have a way out if they need it.
Okay, that's very nice. All right, so you guys land the ship. The captain says, "Well, that was some of the fanciest flying I've ever seen." I guess you weren't lying.
He's a really good pilot.
It was nothing, Toots. And cracks his fingers.
Toots. She's like, well, thank you for getting us away from those pirates. I'll certainly have an adventure to tell the grandkids when I have some someday.
Good. I think we'll probably be making our way out of here.
Sure. Hope you fly with us again sometime.
Yeah, pleasure doing business with you.
All right, so you guys disembark. You are on Elysium. Have you two ever been here before? This Kale and Snargle? This is the homeworld of the Imperials.
Well, yeah, they had to have been here, right? Because they stole the.
Oh, they stole it from the Count, right? So obviously you were here.
Well, we stole it off the passenger ship. I thought.
What do you? Oh, so maybe the Count was on the ship at some point. You could say.
Yeah.
We could say that.
I mean, it's definitely not an idea I would oppose because, I mean, we weren't always wanted by Imperial officials.
All right. Well, anyway, Snow's certainly been here.
Kel was ever since he's 9. Sad story.
Oh, it is sad. All right, we'll hear that in a different
His family vacation's gone wrong.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, this is a very lavish world. You know, fancy buildings. You see people walking around dressed to the nines. They have servants or slaves with them. You know.
Are they dressed like Hunger Games with the crazy hair?
It could be. Some of them, sure. Some of them have very elaborate like hair headdresses and stuff. That's like the in thing right now, but it'll probably disappear like next week or something. Oh, something else will be in. It's
that singer Lady Go-Go.
Yeah.
She started the trend.
All right. So yes, in your head you'll hear. All right. Oh, very good. You made it here. I can't believe you did it. Now remember, return the Black Sun immediately.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Count for a second.
That's the ghost. The ghost in your head is saying,
"You made it here." Wow. All right. So let's turn this over then. Let's get this over with. I'm gonna be like, whoa, wait a minute. How we know we're not gonna get like arrested for this? You know. I'm all for doing the right thing, especially when a big cat-loving ghost is making me. But I'd prefer not to get arrested.
Well, I don't know, but I know that the only way to get rid of a ghost is to make things right.
Are you hear in your mind? Doing the right thing is its own reward. Don't worry, everything will turn out fine.
Now, why don't I believe that?
Maybe the ghost will go after whoever arrests you.
How about that ghost?
Yes, I will transfer the curse to that other person.
Well, okay.
I think it'll be fine.
Well,
now get to it.
Yeah, if whatever we do gets this ethereal monkey off our backs, I'm fine with it.
And remember, cats are the best.
Sure.
I reach back and I pet Puddin.
And she purrs.
All right. Let's go.
All right. So you make your way to the Count's estate. You don't have any difficulty getting there. So it's it's quite large, very, very ornate looking, very fancy.
As we walk in, is there a code word that I would have with the guards to let people go?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. So there's like a gate in front where there's 2 guards.
Oh no, I'm talking about I was talking about in the jail. Like if they get captured, is there something I can tell them that'll get them out?
So you're saying there's like holding cells inside the Count's estate is what you're saying.
Yeah, right? And that's what I've been thinking about is I want to make sure that they've got a way to get out.
It's 2000 drift.
Has Snow made some like kind of arrangement or friendships with any of these guards that they would
probably has. She's been down there enough and gotten enough.
All right, so yeah, you're saying she's done bounties before for him.
Yeah.
So she's gotten to know the guards.
Yeah.
All right, and they know she's very good at what she does.
Yeah, so I think as we're walking in, once we hit that point of no return to the Count, after I've given Snargle the Black Sun, I'm gonna say, just remember. And I give them the password.
In the chat, give us a password she could use.
Barrel roll for charity.
Yeah. I like that tweet, by the way. I saw your tweet you sent out. I retweeted it. That was great. I'm gonna say we're not there yet, but I'm gonna say the guard's name is Remus. That's the one you've gotten a relationship with.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, so as you go to the gate, the guards actually nod at Penelope and just open the gate for you guys and let you through.
Maybe the ghost got to them too.
Yeah, this is all going over pretty smoothly.
That's what happens when you do the right thing. Reform your evil ways. All right, so you guys enter, and there's a servant there who opens the main door of the estate. Jasper is his name, and
Is he? Never mind.
Okay.
He said Jasper, not Casper. I was supposed to say, is he a friendly ghost?
He nods at Snow and just walks away, like motioning you for to follow. And then he leads you into a very nice looking library, lots of books, multiple levels of books. And the Count is sitting behind a desk in the library. Hey, what's this Count guy like? What do you guys think?
Well, very opulent, obviously. I would say if he's got any facial hair, it's very finely groomed.
I'd say he has a nice kind of like pencil thin mustache, maybe, or something.
That works.
Or, I don't know, finally like curly one, maybe like a nice curly.
Yes, let's see, Count Answorth probably is going bald, but he tries to cover it with fancy hats.
All right, so he's got a middle age. He's balding.
Hmm.
He's got a nice top hat on. And he's got a nice curly mustache. All right, cool.
And I doubt he'll recognize me from the ship, if he even recognized my previous form. So, some random new goblin.
Still in that form?
Yes.
He didn't know you were the ones who stole from him, right? Or no, he does, right? Because he gave the
he did, because he issued the bounty.
He did. He issued the bounty.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. Now, this is he going to address you as Snow or like as a different name? Do you think? Like, how did you guys work this out with him? Do you think Snow?
I don't.
Probably at this
Probably
point
would address me as
Snow, right? The gig's going to be up at this
Snow.
point.
Yeah, the gig's going to be up at this point.
All right. So, yeah. All right. So he'll see you guys enter, and he'll stand up and say, "Ah, Snow, excellent. I've seen you've succeeded again and brought me these scoundrels."
Ah, well, my lord, I see why you keep the cat around.
I'm shocked.
Oh, was she helpful?
Ah, she's the best. I don't generally like cats, but this Puddin' is something special. You know that? You are something special, Puddin'.
No, wait a minute. Is there some kind of joke that I'm not getting here, or?
They're not the brightest.
Yes, the joke is you're under arrest, and I hired Snow to apprehend you.
Now wait, what did I do?
You stole the Black Sun, but even worse, you stole my precious cat.
Nah, that was a different goblin.
Well, I think there's a misunderstanding here.
Was the same goblin.
I mean, yeah, all that happened is we found a cat that was hiding, and it had that stone on it. So
I don't even know what a cat is.
You don't even know what a cat is.
But once we found out who the proper owner was, we had to bring it back.
But you guys ripped him off, right?
Yes.
So.
Well, yeah, you're trying just to obviously. So, in all of your guys' minds, you hear, "Oh, give it up, you two idiots! You stole me and the jewel."
Oh, come on! I thought you said you were going to haunt him.
I'm not a ghost. I'm a cat. I'm the one who's been talking to you.
It's a ghost cat. What?
Oh,
Pretty cool.
That makes
huh?
a lot more sense.
I'm sorry it had to go this way. You know, you guys are actually really, really great, and I'm sad to have to. It was really fun getting to know you and barrel rolling for charity with you, and you know, I'm gonna miss you, but the job's the job.
So the count says, "Oh wow, I can't believe she actually spoke to you. She almost never does that. He's talking to you, Snow. She must really like you."
Oh, I like her too. And I open my backpack and I let her out to go back to her master.
Yeah, she goes back to the count and kind of rubs against him. And Snow and the count, the count can hear that Pudding says, "Can I go on more adventures with Snow?"
And Snow, like, visibly is excited. It's like, "There's always a backpack for you."
Snargle looks to Kale and says, "To think we shared our food with that thing."
No, you threw your food on us, so. To be fair, I guess she threw food on you too. So, yeah. Sorry about your burrito, by the way.
So the count says, "Yes, Snow, if you like, she can certainly go on adventures with you sometimes.
I would love that.
She'll probably be a big help in helping you hunt down bounties like these two fools."
It's true.
Guards! And guards come in and apprehend you guys. And then you two, since we have to wrap up soon, I'm just going to say this is going to happen. Normally I would let you oppose this, but so I'm going to say, Snow, you and the guards, and those two, you go with the guards as they lead them down to the holdings area. And all right, so you get down there, and so the Remus and another guard are down there, and they and so the guards shove you guys into a cell and lock it. It's like, "Damn thieves!" So you had to get.
Okay.
All right, and then Snow, are you saying anything? By the way, in the chat, the password is apparently frying pan.
Frying pan?
Word. The secret word.
Course.
Okay.
Frying pan.
All right, Jen, Snow, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So anyway, the secret word is frying pan. Are you saying that to?
I slipped it to them before we walked in.
Oh. Okay.
I gave them the out. They've already got the out.
Oh, I
They
didn't know you
know
already
they
done
have
it.
the out, but they have the out.
All right, so you slipped that to the guard, and what that's supposed to indicate to him, like, kind of like, let these
No,
guys.
so I told them the password before we went in the door.
Oh, you told Kale and Snargle.
I told Kale and
Yes.
Snargle, so they know how to get out.
So,
But they may
you're-
not know that they know how to get out. So, but they
all right,
do have the password.
all right, but you let them know, like, this. You use this password, and this will help you out somehow. All right, very good.
You
right.
know, a frying pan can get you out of any situation.
Hey, Kale, you know what was funny?
Right to
When
the
you
fire.
hit that guy in the groin with a frying pan.
It's true.
Ah,
You know,
nice.
you should continue to tell that story. You know.
Right.
For
You're
the rest
talking
of
about the
the
frying pan. All right. So as we wrap up here, I will say yes. So Kale and Snargle, you're in prison. However, you're you're confident with this password that won't be spending too long in there, and maybe you'll meet up with a very devious and capable Snow in the future, like in our main game. And Snow, you are upstairs playing with the cat.
Yes. Because I
Is it just
Right.
throwing around the gym like one of those yarn balls?
Sure.
Yeah,
And you're
just
very happy that you have made a friend.
have. I'm very pleased.
All
I
right.
made a couple of friends, even if two of them are in prison because of me.
Right. You made one really good friend with a cat, and then two other decent friends.
It's true.
Good acquaintances, we'll put it at that.
All right. So that is where we're gonna. Very good, guys. That's where we're gonna wrap up this installment. Thank you, guys. First off, we'll give some links up in a second, but thank you, guys. Everybody who watched and gave comments, we really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. You rock. Remember, we will be giving out a prize pack from You'll Have Productions for free RPG stuff today. In a half an hour, we got Mutants and Masterminds. We're going to play Superhero RPG. Marcus is going to do that later at 9 o'clock. These are all Eastern times. We got Fate Accelerated. We got more games tomorrow. Full schedules at supergeeked.com. Please donate to Cybersmile. We're raising money for charity for Roll20CON.
Whatever you have, whatever you can spare helps.
Great. All your money. Just give it all. So whatever you can spare, absolutely. Even a little goes a long way when a lot of people contribute. The direct link to donate is right on the homepage of our website, supergeeked.com. Big thanks to Jen Kretschmer for being awesome.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Why don't you give out people where people can check you out?
Sure. Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at DreamWisp. On Twitch, I am DreamWisp Jen. I do miniature painting. And Sundays, I am playing Cyrosi on Maze Arcana. It is twitch.tv/Maze Arcana. Please hang out in Eberron with us. And yeah, it's a blast. Thank you so much for having me, guys. This was really, really fun.
Thank you for being here. You're awesome.
Thank you.
We're at Super Geeked Up on Twitter. Mr. Marks for Marks on Twitter. Nate goes by Uncle Muffles on various gaming platforms. You can check him out there. We'll give more links as we go through the day. So, guys, what we have to do is we'll have to end this stream, and I have to put up a new one. So, but don't go anywhere. Half an hour. Also, I actually get something to eat too. Half an hour. Basically, just refresh the homepage of supergeekedup.com in about half an hour or 20 minutes or so, and the new stream will be up on that site with a new link and everything. And then we'll play some Mutants and Masterminds. Thank you, guys. So please come back, join us in half an hour, and we're going to have some more fun and keep donating. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jen, Nate, Marks.
Thanks, guys.
Keep gaming, everybody. We'll see you soon.
Bye.